more, bro. It doesn't make sense.
Well, according to Rand, God of War and Spider-Man are confirmed pretty much from his sources.
Yeah.
And he the one that said the Horizon shit at first too.
Yeah. Apparently
Who said that? Who said that?
Rand said that.
Apparently, Spider-Man and God of War are actually the next ones coming up, so we're gonna see.
Then Bloodborne is wrong, bro.
Yo, the timeline is gonna be amazing, bro.
Yo, I will bet you.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Bloodborne.
I think that
Miles
remake
Morales.
shit is true, bro. I think that Bloodborne remake is true.
I believe it's true too.
I believe it's true,
Bloodborne, Miles Morales, Demon Souls.
Demon Souls, I know that one's coming. That's a fact. That's coming. They ain't fooling nobody.
And God of War will come to PC.
See, this is what y'all PC dudes do, man.
100%.
Today is the day where we supposed to be celebrating PlayStation 5. Y'all out here talking about, oh, the game's coming to PC. Nah, man, we celebrate PlayStation 5.
Yeah, good. You know what? Stay on PlayStation, man. Don't come to PC.
See, that's
I'm already on PC.
That's the thing. Like, all you have to do is
you're
just continue what y'all doing and just enjoy your games, and we're gonna enjoy them too. Why don't y'all want us to enjoy it too, bro?
Nah, because I'm gonna wake up one morning and I'm gonna get tagged by Kofi.
Kofi on some salesman shit. Like I said, man, he a PC guy.
This don't affect him in no capacity. Let us
listen, Kofi. All I gotta let you know, I'm on to you, bro. I'm on to your shenanigans, okay? Because you do this around Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. You do this crazy shit where you ask these questions and rile the fanboys up, and you come on this damn podcast.
You on to his yellow chair tactics, bro?
Low-key, now that you said that do kind of that timeline kind of.
That's what he does every Tuesday and Wednesday. He'll make a crazy tweet.
Hey, low-key, now that you said.
So am I a brilliant marketing guy then, or what then? Like, what's up?
Maybe.
You know what I
Maybe.
mean?
But you can't be like yo, PlayStation fans are super sensitive, but
They
you
are.
want
That's
the smoke.
Facts. But that is facts.
You want the smoke.
But it is facts though. You already know the vibes.
Nah, you are the most sensitive.
No, that's a fact. I think we can all 100%. Agree that PlayStation.
PlayStation guys the most sensitive.
Keep it a buck.
How?
Let's keep it a buck. I think y'all the most sensitive group of fans.
You
know why? Because
I could be
sensitive, bro.
I got sensitive with Jack Mood tweet. I did.
Yo,
I got my feelings.
Oh, wait, you talking about the UI? Yo,
crazy, bro.
Bro, I've been roasting the fuck out of Xbox. You remember there was like a span, like a good 2 years. I was on Xbox's ass, strictly Xbox slander. You know what I mean? And niggas like Jay Barry had nothing to say. You know what I mean? Like them niggas had nothing to say. Y'all quiet. Y'all keying.
You gonna get a like and retweet.
Anyhow, I'm gonna get a like and retweet. But as soon as a nigga got a 1-2 joke for PlayStation, niggas out here crying like bitches, bro.
Exactly.
Cut it out, bro.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth,
bro. Oh my god. I'm sick.
Hey Jay, how'd you get that list, by the way?
What? I
sucking all that Sony dick? Is that what happened?
Hey, yo, I was about to tell him the true story. I was about to go down memory lane and tell him.
Oh, you thought it was a genuine question?
Yeah. I forgot I'm with Alex. He liked that hot sauce. I forgot you.
I'm just calling him like I see him.
Forgot
man.
you
I'm
with the booty war in your dick.
Do you do you have stock in Ricola for your throat, or do you use a throat number?
You know what's funny? I'm gonna ask you two questions. I'm gonna ask you
6 a.m. Like 6 a.m. You're tweeting about PlayStation. Like, do you pop your head off the pillow thinking about
yo, this nigga definitely wake up with his booty spread out. That's why I had to post that shit. The very first tweet of this nigga is like, PlayStation is the greatest. Nigga, you just woke up, bro. Brush your teeth, nigga, bro. Like, what you talking about, bro?
Kofi, that was planned because I just got off. Because I wake up super early, right? So I do my workout and I'm listening to Press Start, and I hear Kofi with his slander of how PlayStation fans this and that. So I wake up and I say, yo, watch this. PlayStation is the best. And yo, the first person that responded was Kofi.
You were trolling at 6 o'clock in the morning. Listen, you got it.
Yo, I guarantee on everything. I guarantee
you fooled us. Guarantee.
I guarantee it.
Yo,
I like to tweet in the morning.
Yeah, man.
Somebody knocking a beat right now.
Oh, that's me. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, here we go. J Bar, 8:21 a.m. One of his first tweets, waiting for that at PlayStation tweet today.
Yo, you know the vibe.
My boy was waiting.
Insider, you know the vibe. Let's go.
You knew it was coming, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see you be on reset era then.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You guys could actually hear that? Okay, because I've got my. Okay.
No, it's me. No, I'm just setting the vibe, dog.
Oh, it's you?
You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay.
I'm setting a local
I thought it was me, 'cause I
vibe
was
in here,
playing
man. Before we get
Some
started,
lo-fi.
you know
Oh, you got intro?
Yeah. Well, I'm about to start up the podcast now. It seems like everybody's here. Everybody is ready.
You made this beat?
Nah, this not even mine still, bro. I found this shit go hard, dog. I might want to kick a 16 to this one, dog. You know what I mean? But we here, Press Start Podcast, back with another episode. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Make sure y'all share the stream, first of all. All right? We got a good show for you guys today. You know what I mean? We got two great guests who's been on the podcast before. And, you know, we're going to pop our shit. Jack has been on a tirade today on the internet. I think you guys know what's going on, but we're going to talk to him today, see where his mind's at. You know, we've been talking, you know, in the PSP Discord, and they're saying, yo, Jack has changed. Ever since MLB got announced for PC, ever since Horizon came to PC, this nigga has switched up, bro. Like, he's just...
It's been a tough year, man. 2020, man.
Hey, man. You been
What are you doing over there, Jack? What's going on? You gonna come
Good.
on
I'm
Nintendo?
good. The thing is, I never change. It's people that's around me that change. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that.
I ain't never switch up a waiver. You know what I mean? But hey, we don't get into it.
I disagree with that.
Hey, man.
Yeah, but like I said, man, I hope everybody watching is blessed. There's something I want to address real quick. I see comments about, oh, Kofi, why isn't the live chat up? This, that. Bro, I do not touch none of that. For some reason, I have an issue where my live chat after a podcast could take up to 2 days.
Yes.
Yeah,
2
YouTube be
days
tripping like that.
just to appear. It's not me removing the live chat. So I just want to throw that out there because I do see some comments say, oh, Kofi's hiding the live chat. He must have got an L or he got... No, it's none of that. You know what I mean? It's none of that.
Why would you even hide the chat in the first place?
I like it.
Like,
I know it's part of the experience, right? But YouTube is just so fucking trash. Like, it takes a really long time.
Are you blaming it on the new
to process.
UI?
Oh, shit.
You know, so it's YouTube. Another thing I want to address is the ads. You might have experienced like a shit ton of ads at the beginning of the video. I seen a couple of comments. Yo, Kofi's trying to, you know, make up for his 3090 that he bought. No, it's YouTube. It's YouTube once again, because I usually don't pay attention to that shit. I just turn on the monetization button and move on by my day. But for some reason, recently, as of late, it's actually been an issue for a couple of months now that as soon as you press the monetize button, it throws like 50 ads in the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on, bro. So I've been disabling the ads, you know, of the podcast stuff because I don't want to, you know, hurt the experience of the listener, you know what I mean? So it's not me, man. You know, I'm not trying to make up for no 3090 shit. It's just YouTube.
It's simple,
YouTube,
Kofi. All they have to do, if they don't want ads,
get ad blocker.
sign up to the Patreon
or
and get the ad-free version.
Damn, do we have ad free version?
Oh, we offer ad free version?
We have
We
ad
do now.
Oh, man, making up tiers on the fly. All right.
Maybe
$2 tier. All right, we agged it.
Ad-free. You don't want ads?
Man.
Pay up on the Patreon, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
All right, so we got a great show for you guys today. A lot of things has happened, you know, this past week since we had PSP. We're going to go ahead and do the introductions. We're going to start off with our guests before I introduce the panel. We're going to start off with Jay Barry. Say what up.
Yo, what's good, guys, man? Jay Barry here, back on Press Start Podcast. You know, shout out to Kofi, by the way, man, for always inviting me on this podcast. Not like that other podcast over there on Sunday that I haven't been on for 2.5 years.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
And that's
You
a
wanna
man
come
from
through,
New
dog?
York.
Nah, yo, Jack move. I'm going to come through until BG apologized to me publicly, saying, yo, Barry, my bad for not inviting you for 2 years. Then I come on.
Pull up this Sunday, bro. You want pull up this Sunday, bro? I got y'all.
Oh, Jack extended the invite.
Yeah.
Jack running shit over there now. That's a Jack podcast. Fuck what you talking about?
You know what happened? Now. You know what happened? Though? You know what happened? Yo, ever since I won a bet against Kiss Move, I never came back. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell happened.
Yo, Jack,
sensitivity.
Don't be inviting them back to Weapon. Would they copy us enough over there, bro? You know what I mean? They copy us enough over there, bro.
This just proves your point. No,
come on, man.
This proves your point that Sony fanboys literally are the most sensitive.
Oh, you calling BG?
Oh, you talking about BG? Oh, shit. Yo.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It just shows
Landry was giving
Jay
him that
Barry's
work on
sensitive because he
Twitter
doesn't want to go back on until he gets an apology.
Hey, Alex, I'm light skinned, bro.
Sensitive because light skin or not, you're still sensitive.
Yeah, I got light skin
BG sensitive. Because, you know, BG, once you start talking slander about Sony, he gets real mad.
You noticed that, right? I thought I was crazy.
Yo, this nigga BG
saying.
throw on the cape with the quickness, bro.
Talk to him, bro. This dude is crazy. This dude BG is crazy.
BG is the new pony commissioner.
I think it's true.
He don't want to admit it. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? He get mad defensive if you bring up PlayStation.
BG be at the house like, y'all heard that? Nigga slander. Nigga slander is Sony on the timeline. I be
Absolutely, man. Shout out to BG, man.
But shout out to Jay Barry for pulling up. You know, you're like I said, I say this on countless occasions. You're one of the actual one of the few PlayStation Nation guys that I actually respect out here. You know what I mean? The rest of them.
Whoa.
I mean, I
got a reputation, Kofi. Let's relax, okay?
But I respect Jay Barry for real. You know what I mean? That's why he's been on the podcast, you know, quite a few times over the years. You know what I mean? He's been on here for a lot, man. I respect him a lot, man. He always comes through for your boy, so I appreciate that. And today we got second time on the podcast, I believe. We got Persona, yo. Say what's up.
Yo, what's good, man? I'm gaming with Persona. Good to be here, man. Shout out to the PSP crew. And yeah, I'm hyped to be here.
Yeah. So you guys got a podcast together, right? Like called What's Up PlayStation?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So make sure y'all tune into that, guys, and check them out. If you guys want more PlayStation centric, you know, podcasting, you check them boys out, all right? Make sure y'all do that. And for the new people watching Press Start Podcast for the first time, you know, we appreciate you. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and introduce our panel. We're going to start off with Hollywood Move Johnny. You know, recently just got 8,000 live viewers on his Among Us stream.
Forgot about that.
You know what I mean? This guy got too much clout, bro. Like he's looking at the numbers here. He's like, yo, why even gotta be here no more? You know what I mean? Like, why even gotta be here, bro? Like,
He might as well be
I like
streaming Among Us.
8,000.
like yeah, this is not. You know, what's going on here?
That was good. That was good to see, though, man. I'm glad to see that.
I'm
growth.
happy for you, bro.
I
Real time.
appreciate it, man. I don't really got an intro. It's been a crazy day, man. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. So many people say they don't care about what I got to say. I tweet out a little opinion. The internet goes. I think I broke Twitter today, man. It's just crazy.
Oh, is that why it's down for an hour?
I think so. I had a little opinion that I put out there.
It was when niggas started arguing about UI resolution. That's when shit broke.
I seen that dumbass shit too. Yeah.
Hey, you know I had to join in on that. Let's go.
Of course you did.
Of course you did, bro. Of course.
Wait, what about UI resolution? What's going on?
We gonna get into it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
It's fun.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Alex, say what up.
Oh man, look, I had a long day today. All right, y'all. So I'm not gonna do the typical sus intro, but thank y'all for coming out and watching. If you do want to support the podcast, go to patreon.com/pressstartpod. If you want me to read out your super chats and then judge you as a character based on your grammar, go ahead and do so. Also, check me out on my YouTube channel. I am almost at 5,300 subs because I actually make content, unlike the other members of this podcast.
He talking shit about y'all.
I'm giving him his time, bro. I'm coming back with a vengeance. But BG came at me. He's like, yo, Kofi, yo, have you noticed that you always say you coming back and make like 3 videos and disappear again? I'm like, you're right.
That's why you can't even say you coming back. You
I can't.
So wait, so didn't BG do the same thing where he made like 3 videos and hasn't uploaded since?
Nah, BG be putting in work, bro.
We ain't been able to make them stupid ass thumbnails. That's the problem.
You've been putting in work, so you know.
Yo, that thumbnails be crippling sometimes, dog. Like you'll fuck around and not upload a whole video because you can't get your mouth cocked right and shit like that.
BG thumbnail be dumb as hell. He be like.
Hey,
Like, yo, what the fuck wrong with this man, bro? The news is that different, goddamn. Hey, BG crazy. That man is insane, bro.
I'm not even hating on him because he's playing the game well, bro. He's playing the game well. He's doing the I'm surprised look, the pose that I rate it, dog. You know, he played the game, man.
So wait, how many views is he getting on his channel?
I have no idea.
He be getting
he's doing good. I think he's doing good, man. That's good for him, man. That's good for him. So you done with your intro? All right, yo, J-Man, say what up to the people.
Yeah, I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. Just appreciate having the guests here, J Bar and Persona. Actually, Persona, we still got to do that one-on-one, dog. I ain't forget about you. So whenever you ready for me, dog.
Ooh, yo, J-Man, I was about to pull up. That's what I know.
Yeah. I had told him I couldn't make it, so I gotta make that up to you, fam. For real. So,
Yeah. I know you be busy, man. So that's why I was like, whenever he got a clear schedule, what's up?
Yeah, J-Man not busy. He New York you. That's what he did.
I mean, we all New Yorkers, you feel me? In New York too, so I
New
get
York
it,
is
man.
definitely in the building. You know
Oh
what time it is.
yeah.
I told you next week, guy. I got you.
I got you. Yeah, listen, man. As a New Yorker, I get it, man. Like, we always moving, we always busy, so I get it 100%. Trust me.
So if I'm lying, I'm dying. I got you, J Bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And asking the meaning.
Y'all crazy. All right, yo. So it's gonna be a great show today, by the way. You know what I mean? As you can tell by the energy today, we lit. I want to start off asking the PlayStation Nation representatives today, why y'all doing Digital Foundry like y'all doing Digital Foundry, bro? Why y'all run that man off the internet? What's up?
Weird, right?
Man.
He left.
Yo, I don't partake in none of that stuff, man. Yo, all the trolling I do on Xbox and all that, I don't do no personal jabs. You never see that with me ever. I don't act Digital Foundry like that. I do notice a little bit of biasness towards with Digital Foundry because they got a little Xbox in their hand. But I ain't really, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna
notice that too, J Bar. I noticed that too.
You honestly think there's a bias in Digital Foundry?
Yes.
You know what it is though, Loki, and it's the tone.
Let's fill the people in.
It's the tone, man. The tone of the video.
Wait a minute.
Funny,
so weren't you guys the same?
Let's
guys
fill the people in.
screaming?
Let's
Hold
fill
on,
the people
wait,
in,
Kofi.
Alex.
I've got to put the knife in the chest right
All
here.
right,
Okay.
hurry up.
Weren't these two dudes the same dudes screaming about the Spider-Man puddles when DF came out? How DF would prove everybody wrong about the puddles and the graphics in Spider-Man PS4? But all of a sudden, when it's PS4 being brought in a positive light, they're okay. But then when it's Xbox in a positive light, now the tone is the problem. Now they have a bias.
Right, so let's talk about it. So we can fill the people in. We got a podcast.
What was that? No, I'm sorry. What?
So the people who don't know, so the people who do not know, which man from Digital Foundry? What's his name?
John Letterman, I think his name is.
John. We all know John from Digital Foundry. He's been getting a lot of slander. After they uploaded a video of the PlayStation 5 teardown. You know, I guess there was some language being used during that video that the PlayStation community didn't appreciate. They compared the PS5 to a Toyota, and people were a little bit triggered by that. That they also threw the word cheap around a couple of times in there. And when they referred to the Xbox, you know what I mean? They said that you could tell that the Xbox's build cost was really high. You know what I mean? So a lot of PlayStation mans were coming at Digital Foundry, calling them biased. And, a couple of hours later, John came out and said that, the Xbox UI is 1080p, then the PlayStation mans love them again. So, just that quick. Just that quick.
They switched up from cancel Digital Foundry to...
They went from cancel...
Wait, He understood.
He understood the error in his ways.
Hold on. They went from canceled Digital Foundry from 5 to 12 o'clock in the morning, and from 2 to now they're they're quoting Digital Foundry in their 1080p news, and they're loving John again. So it just shows you, man. But I just wanted to get these guys take why they coming at John like that, and why is Digital Foundry out here biased now? I want that.
All right, let me attack Alex. Not attack, but address Alex.
Address it, please do so.
Yeah, I mean, Digital Foundry did a
spin
beautiful.
This for me in a way.
Digital Foundry did a beautiful work negating Kofi's BS with Puddlegate. So kudos to them and shutting down Kofi and his slander because it was beautiful. But at the end of the day,
hold on. So at that moment, DF was fine.
No, to be honest with you, real talk. Like I watch Digital Foundry all the time, but I really just look for the technical aspect of Digital Foundry. I don't really care about the opinions and all that stuff. I just if a game running 1080p and the frame rate is stable, that's the stuff I just look for. When they start talking about, but this game is good, that's when I'm like, I mute. I don't really care about that stuff.
But here's my question: why do you care about resolution if you're playing on a console? Why do you care about frame rate if you're playing on a console?
Barry likes 30 FPS though.
Yeah,
so.
no, we're definitely not going to get into that today.
Okay, so hold
bro.
on. So hold on a second. So what you're really doing is you're looking for ammunition for your silly console war.
Oh yeah, I love.
Okay, I'm glad you're admitting it at least. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I don't deny that stuff
because you're not even looking at it for like, oh, it's a technical aspect. No. You just want little things in your little quiver so you can be like, oh, well, the Xbox doesn't do this. Well, the PS5 does that.
If it's a game I care about, obviously I'm going to care about what they say as far as if it's stable, if it have any bugs and things like that. Yeah, of course. But at the end of the day, I'm going to troll Xbox guys and have fun with the console wars. That's what I do. You know what I mean? I enjoy that stuff.
So then, why do you watch Digital Foundry?
For the technical aspects, as far as the game.
Give it a real reason. Be honest with yourself.
If a game is stable,
you can't even. I can hear you smiling from the actual microphone. You might as well just be honest with yourself and tell me why you watch Digital Foundry.
No, I'm being. I told you two.
Alex got smoked today, bro. Yeah, we off topic. He got smoked. All right, go work him, bro.
Go ahead, tell me. Tell me why. Tell me the real reason.
I already told you two aspects of why.
Why are you stuttering?
For the technical aspects, and obviously I'm going to use some of that information in the console wars. Of course.
All right, let's flip that around. What's number one?
Oh, for my personal gaming, the technical aspects, yeah. At the end of the day, listen,
Digital Foundry biased or not, bro? Are they biased or not? Or y'all just are they biased or not?
Digital Foundry, they're becoming spoiled brats. If I had to say that,
yeah.
All right, so
when they don't get shit early, versus when they do get something early, they definitely talk different about certain shit. Dirt 5 looks absolute garbage. And they talked around that shit so hard, it wasn't even funny. And it's because they got the Series X early and they were able to play that shit and test it out and do stuff like that. When they don't got stuff, they even admitted it today in the PS5 UI shit. They was like,
didn't they say something about that?
They was like, oh, we're so used to getting stuff early, but it was kind of refreshing to be surprised once in a while and stuff like that. It's like, like how PlayStation normally does shit. Like they so used to getting stuff early and being the first ones to talk about something that when they don't, it's like
man. That's what it is. They spoiled. But with the whole John Linneman thing and all that, I don't partake in that aspect of it. I always keep things at the gaming level. So that mental illness stuff and all that stuff that was going on, I was actually surprised that happened the way it did because I think it was J-Dub. He's known for pointing out the obvious and making jokes about it and stuff like that. But some people take it to heart. And that's what this situation was in terms of Digital Foundry. To touch on the whole puddle gate thing and all that stuff, facts are facts. You feel me? Like
Kofi was wrong.
That's what it is. So facts are facts. Like listen, facts are facts. Especially with the whole thing with Digital Foundry talking about the Xbox UI and that resolution. That's the fact.
Okay, so let's think about it like this, right? Let's think about it like this. You guys brought up,
but I don't look at Digital Foundry for nothing.
Hold on, you guys brought up Dirt 5. So if Dirt 5 on the PS5 looks the exact same as it does in the Series X, what will you say?
I don't give a fuck about Dirt 5.
That's not my question. No, do not deflect the question. If Dirt 5,
I'm not deflecting the question. I'm giving you my answer.
You said you don't give a fuck about Dirt 5. That's not the question. I didn't ask you if you cared about Dirt 5. I said if Dirt 5 looks the same on the PS5 as it does in the Series X, then what?
It's the dev's fault.
That's facts though. That's facts though.
Listen,
that's facts though. The way that game look is the devs fault. That shit should not look like a 360 game.
Exactly. And to build
I like that answer. That answer was funny, yo. That was actually
to build upon that though. That's a fact though. Like to build upon that, this generation has proved that it's talent. It's all about the talent. And going into next generation with both consoles being so close spec-wise and power-wise and things like that is really going to be up to developer talent how they take advantage of these consoles. Just look at
I already got
games.
smoke for them too. I already got smoke for Dirt 5 devs anyway because they purposely not utilizing a PlayStation feature, the cross save. They got exposed from PlayStation with that, talking about we'll see if that changes. Fuck out of here. Your game look like garbage. It's trash. Hot garbage.
Yeah, so that was definitely one of the big talks on the timeline about Digital Foundry being biased. As for like my whole opinions about the situation, I feel like of course they're gonna have more to say about Xbox because they actually have real hands-on experience. They put one together when they went over there. They have one in the offense, so obviously they could talk about it in depth. Where in PlayStation, they don't have one, so they pretty much have the exact same information as we do, and I think it's just regular. So all the people running around saying that they bias for Microsoft, you guys flip flop so fucking much because just the next, even when they were extremely positive about today's news when we got to see the PS5's UI, then everyone just started loving them again, and that's the thing with the fanboys, bro. Like
Kofi,
it just depends what you say. Hold on. It just depends what you say at the moment. Same thing with me. If I tweet a joke about Xbox or something, the PlayStation niggas love it. If I tweet a joke about PlayStation, the Xbox niggas love it. The PlayStation niggas hate me. It's just the same shit, bro. They just like you. They just like you depending what you're saying at the moment, or fuck with you. You know what I mean? So it's just annoying, bro.
But
so I
Kofi,
definitely can understand.
Before you
go ahead.
Before you go and defend Digital Foundry, you gotta realize, that's perfectly fine. It's human nature. Yeah, you got something, you're gonna favor that a little bit. No different from the motherfuckers that got that nice yellow chair in their background, right? Yep. You see how they turn around and change up. Yeah, they say nice things about the other platforms and stuff like that, but know for sure they are biased against a certain game with a nice, beautiful yellow chair. It's real.
It's like I think with Digital Foundry and compared to compared to a lot of other influencers, Digital Foundry it's not in your face about it, but a lot of these other influencers, it's obvious like they shills because just look how they speak and look at the stuff they're getting.
Dude, they're called influencers. Why wouldn't they be shills?
There you go.
Yeah. See,
but hold on. But here's the difference, right? Mm-hmm. They do it and get paid. You do it for nothing.
It's all about enjoyment,
So you enjoy being a shill without even getting.
I'm not a shill. I'm not a shill at all.
But what's the name of your podcast?
I'm a gamer first.
Wait, what's the name of your podcast again?
What's up, PlayStation? We talk about PlayStation.
Thank you very much. Chill.
We talk about PlayStation news. We talk about gaming news in general. Like I said, we're a gamer first and PlayStation fans second.
Look, it's 2v1. You guys haven't even gotten a single point of the board yet. What's going on?
But again, what's a shill? Explain to me what's a shill.
You don't even know what we say on that podcast to be determined.
I don't have to. What's the name?
No, you do. You do because you're speaking out of context.
What is the name of the podcast?
That's like
what was it again?
Is what's up
Xbox Unlocked? Is that a shill podcast? No, it's the name of a podcast.
Just like what's Kid Smooth's podcast name?
Planet Xbox.
Planet Xbox. What's up, PlayStation?
Hold on, we can't.
What did we talk about on last week's show, Alex?
Shilling.
What did we talk about on last week's show, Alex?
The name of your podcast.
What did we talk about on last week's show, Alex?
I don't listen to Shill podcast. I'm sorry.
Oh
so
my God.
You don't know what we're talking about, but we Shill podcast. Explain that.
What's the name of your podcast?
Explain.
That's not fair. You can't do that.
What's the platform?
Point right there. Let's go.
My preferred platform is PlayStation. There's no shame in that.
Oh man,
I prefer to play on PlayStation, but I still got a Switch, an Xbox, and I got a gaming laptop.
So Jack, what are they?
I don't get it. What's the issue here?
Jack, so if they have every console,
you don't have a
neutrals?
What are they called?
So Alex, explain to me. What you're saying is you don't have a favorite anything in life.
No, I PC. I play on PC.
That's your favorite place to play?
Of course.
Period.
You know that.
Okay, moving on. There you go. You just proved my point. You have a favorite place to play.
Hold on. What company owns PC?
It doesn't matter. It's your favorite place to play.
That's
you
not
have
the
a
question.
preference.
Again,
You have a preference.
typical
Where do you
typical
prefer to play your
PlayStation.
games?
Look, listen, I understand your
do you
IQ
prefer
is
to
not
play your
that high,
games?
right? PlayStation
Answer
does that to you.
question. Where do you prefer to play your game?
Oh, PC.
Is that not a preference?
I'm saying it's a preference. Now the
Okay.
question is,
So
what
how is your
company?
preference different from mine?
What company owns PC?
It does not matter. The point is you have a preference.
Please don't deflect. What
There's
answer
no
the question?
deflection. What
If
is
I
the
answered your
what is the
question,
definition of a preference?
if I
My
answered your
preference
question,
is PlayStation, your
hold
preference
on.
is PC. How does that
Wait a
differ?
minute, Persona. Hold on. If I answered your question, you can answer mine. What company owns PC?
None.
Thank you very much. So that means
Yo,
I do not
I
sit here and shill
I
for
can
a
ask
company.
Alex a question.
I shill for a platform.
Why don't you buy games on Epic, PC Gamer?
Oh my God!
Because
If we're gonna do
Epic-
this, bro, we're gonna be
You
here
wanna get
all
into
day,
this?
bro.
You wanna
We're
get
gonna
into
be
this?
here all day.
Hey yo, listen, we
You
can
really wanna
tango,
get into
we
this?
can tango all day.
You think
Alright.
you got? Listen, you think you got me? You
No,
think
I
you
know,
got
I
me?
know, I got you. I know, I got you.
Oh
no,
my
no,
God! Let's
no,
not
no,
do
you
this epic
think
shit
you got me.
today,
You
please.
gotta jump in, Kofi. You gotta hop in,
Please,
Kofi.
I gotta
you
hop
got
in.
me.
Alex, let's cut it here because with that epic
You
shit,
can't-
we're
you
gonna be
can't-
here for 2 hours,
you
bro.
can't hop in.
We ain't doing that
You
shit
about
today.
Record Reflect
None of
Epic
that.
is still giving
None
out
of
free
that.
games. Please go download those. Build your
Hey,
library.
what they
Yo.
got on there right now? I need to.
I got a
Y'all-
question.
Y'all got a
you
different kind of
PC guy.
energy, bro. Y'all got a different kind of energy today. Let's move on, bro. Let's just cut it out.
Hold on, I just got tagged in the Press Start Podcast Discord by Trago saying, please point out the devs for Dirt 5 are former Evolution devs, the people who made Drive Club and MotorStorm.
And they made that?
I don't give a fuck about that. What that's supposed to mean?
That actually shows what the fuck happened.
Wow.
Like, damn.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's organize ourselves a little bit more on the podcast. We're kind of all over the place. All right, yo. So we got some details about PlayStation 5's backwards compatibility. So they came out and confirmed that 98 or percent of games,
99.8%.
99.8 or whatever. 99.8% of games will be backwards compatible with the PlayStation 5. So that's great news for people who are running around with the narrative that, PlayStation was going to have 100, 500. Everybody was wrong who said that shit. You know what I mean? So they came out and detailed it. We also learned that a couple of games, or maybe at least one game, is going to get a boost, which is Ghost of Tsushima. On PlayStation 5, you're going to be able to play the game at 60 frames per second. So that's really good news, especially for someone like me who hasn't got the platinum yet, beat it, but I kind of wanted to wait for the PS5 to finish up the platinum for that game. And also, there's a multiplayer mode coming for Ghost. So that's really dope that it's getting a frame rate boost. This is all that people wanted, like me wanted. You know what I mean? I want to see more of this type of energy. I was a little bit spooked out with Spider-Man Remastered, even though that I'm getting it. I didn't want that to be the norm because I do have a pretty big PlayStation 5 exclusive digital collection. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to rebuy the games that I already own. So if they can honestly increase these games to 60 FPS, then I'd be really happy. I hope we see this for The Last of Us. I hope we see this for Uncharted. I hope, even Days Gone, even though I don't like that, but I want to see it for that. And yeah, what were your thoughts on, PlayStation 5's backwards compatibility, Jack?
I mean, it's good news. The amount of games that they got working with backwards compatibility, like you said, there was a lot of rumors that they really wasn't addressing. So now we got the information. I just really wish, a lot of these first-party studios was tweeting out, "Oh, we're proud to announce you can play all our previous games on." I just wish they would give us a gameplay demo or a 2-minute clip,
too,
anything.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Me too, man.
I would like to see anything just actually displaying, the game's playing in 60 frames or whatever you claiming to have in the game. But other than that, it's good news. It's good news.
Yeah, can I give Xbox credit? Am I allowed?
Oh,
over
God.
here? Can I give Xbox?
That yellow chair on express shipment. God damn, that shit is on the way. That shit might be at the door after the podcast is over, dog. Go ahead and check outside.
Go ahead, man.
Am I allowed in the presence of all these PlayStation guys?
It's a PlayStation segment. He couldn't wait to talk about Xbox.
Yo, hey man, didn't I just say that before the podcast started?
Yo.
You see what I'm saying? These guys are so triggered. I just wanted to point out that I think You know, Microsoft ain't got no games at launch. They got a whole bunch of old ass games at launch. But at least with the features of the backwards compatibility, they have done a good job showing that off. Can I say that without being considered an Xbox shill? Can I say that?
All
Can I
right,
address
yeah,
that?
you got that. You got that.
All right, thank you.
No,
thank you. That's all I
they
wanted.
actually did. They did a great job showing it off.
All right, that's all I wanted to say, bro. If
I'm
I'm
not
allowed.
knocking that.
That's all they showed off, though.
The thing is, every time PlayStation does something, is always there's, people's like unsatisfied with what they show. Oh, they could have did this. You ask these questions, right? The questions got answered. Then there's another question come up. Oh, but they should have did this. They should have did that. No, but even though I do agree with Jack, I think they should have shown something with backwards compatibility.
It would be nice.
And showing that that the games are improving from that. Because people actually do want to see that stuff. But it's great that the games are there for BC PS4 games. So
I mean, I think for me, I'm just because I don't really care about backwards compatibility at the capacity that a lot of people out here do. But I am glad that PlayStation they put the proper information out there and confirmed a lot of stuff, because there was a lot of misinformation being spread, and a lot of people using Mark Cerny's words from, I think it was May when he did his road to PlayStation, and kind of misconstruing what's been said. And even after Jim Ryan had confirmed it back in September, that 99% would be in there, I'm glad that they put out this article and really did like a step-by-step, like, look, this is what it is, this is what it ain't, especially when it came to the cross saves, because a lot of people was using Yakuza and Dirt as a means to say that cross saves isn't something that PlayStation ushered into the console space. Wasn't going to be something that would be done on PlayStation 5. So I'm glad that stuff got confirmed as well.
Okay.
Because it further solidifies the point that Yakuza 7 and Dirt 5 not having any type of cross save when it comes to those two games. Yeah.
Fuck them.
Is it a lazy developer situation, you think?
No, it's not. It's definitely not.
It's an Xbox marketing deal. They're shills. They took the bread from Microsoft. you know why? My bad to derail. But
Go ahead.
Okay, so the dude asked the questions about PlayStation 4, right? He said, "Yo, does the PlayStation 4 support like the cross save from PS4 to PS5?" The Dirt dude was like, "On Xbox, it does." He ain't asked you that, bro.
What I found interesting about that whole situation too is that they said smart delivery is a developer choice as well. And so maybe that's why I think it's a developer. I don't want to call them lazy, but just like smart delivery might just be easier for them to implement cross save than it is to do cross save on PlayStation in that situation. I don't think it's like
no, but J-Main, you got 4 ways to transfer your saves on PlayStation through Wi-Fi, through Ethernet port, through USB external, and through PS Plus. There's no excuse. There's no excuse.
Yeah, I don't get it either, bro. I don't get it.
Yeah, because when you look at one side being able to do it and not another, it's like that looks kind of funny. Because it's like PlayStation has been doing this for how many generations across how many platforms now, and we still, you can't do this. What's up? And again, it don't affect me at the rate that it affects a lot of people. Because one, I don't give a fuck about Dirt 5. Backwards compatibility isn't really the mainstay for me with why I'm buying my PS5. Yakuza is probably the only one where I'm looking at them kind of sideways. I'm like, these games were on PlayStation first, originated on PlayStation. It's a PlayStation are the ones that supported your vision in the beginning back then. And, you looking kind of funny moving like this. But money talks, bullshit walks.
Yep. Get the game 5 months later on PlayStation.
Yo, they told a dude asked about Yakuza. The man said, "Yo, don't play too far in your PlayStation 4 version because you ain't gonna
Yeah, I remember that.
Kofi, who says these things? You know what I mean?
He told that motherfucker to pace yourself, dog. Take your time with it. You know what I mean?
The man said, "Yo, don't play too far because you're not gonna cross save that shit." I'm like, "Yo, what's going on
That's
here?"
crazy.
So you got to restart this motherfucker. Wait,
That's crazy.
Yo, PlayStation gonna be to the warning. It's like, slow down, take your time, like Persona 5. You know what I'm saying? Slow your roll.
But it's good news, man. I'm happy to hear that. All these games are going to be working, right out the box. I have nothing bad to say. It's good for game preservation. I'm never going to sit here and slander and downplay backwards compatibility. I think that feature is dope. I would wish every platform could do it. You know what I mean? Strictly for game preservation and stuff like that.
I mean,
So,
there's already one that does it perfectly.
yeah, we got PC. Yeah, that's right.
plays
PlayStation
every
handled this right though. They know this, it's a small percentage of people that really care about it. Give them a blog post and move on.
Wait.
And move on. You heard what Jim Ryan said.
No, I
Ryan.
want to touch on something that Kofi and Alex just said. PC backwards compatibility from
Or
what?
emulation,
What do you?
emulation, or game preservation because you can emulate.
Oh,
Wait. Are you really saying from what?
what are you backwards compatible from?
Okay,
From
okay,
literally-
I
bro.
misspoke. Emulation because we
No,
could-
no,
you
no,
know,
no,
okay,
no, no.
see?
Emulate.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
No,
know,
no.
we could
Even
preserve
older
games.
versions of Windows games are still supported
That is true too.
to today. So even games on DOS have DOS box.
Okay, so you playing DOS games? What games you play on DOS?
I have the Beholder, Elder
play
Scrolls
that?
1 and 2. Absolutely. I have
Play
it on
that now.
GOG.
You play that now? When the last time you played
Yeah,
that?
Alex like the old ass games.
I
Alex
play a
does
lot
be
of
playing
old
old-
that.
he
You're
does
literally
play old
barking
games.
up the
Oh, okay,
wrong
you one
tree.
of those.
Yeah,
Logan.
yeah, he
You're
plays
barking
old
up the
games.
wrong
Alex
tree.
plays most of
You
my
one of
games.
those? All right,
You're
cool.
literally barking up the
Yeah,
wrong tree.
yeah, he
like
plays a lot
you
of
are
shit.
you are in a fight you are going to lose.
Quake
if
One
that
and
if
shit.
that's the if
Yeah.
that's the route you want to go.
All right, yeah, let's get to the UI, man. Let's get to the UI. So, we gotta look at the PlayStation 5's UI. This was one of my complaints, you know, the past couple of weeks. Like, damn, yo, when's PlayStation gonna show this shit? Because, you know, to me, you know, the console user experience is important. I want to see what kind of features you got, what new things you're bringing to the table. You know, just last podcast, you know, we had a certain individual over here saying, you know, that shit ain't important. But as soon as they drop
Oh,
the
who said
UI,
that?
as soon as they drop the UI, they're like, "Oh, UI looks great. Look, it looks cool. It looks, you know
Yo,
I mean?
what? Oh, yo, that's how I was on the timeline today, Kofi. I made one tweet, dog, and Kofi like, oh, now niggas think the UI is important. I didn't even make one tweet, dog. That's why I'm deleting that shit, dog. I'm out.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Just last podcast, we had a whole bunch of niggas in the chat telling me, who cares about the UI? The UI is useless. Now today, after they show it, you know what I mean? Now everyone loves the UI. It's great. It's amazing. Like, you know what I mean?
They
Like,
actually
y'all
did
niggas-
show a lot of
Y'all
unimportant
niggas
stuff.
make me
But, you know,
sick.
we gonna get into it.
Y'all niggas make me sick. But Jack, you were particularly not a fan of what you saw today
No,
with the
I was
PlayStation
not.
UI. So can you please break down what you didn't like about the UI, sir?
Okay. Now we actually had this conversation on the podcast before, and I think somebody even asked, "Would you be upset?" Because you know people were trying to make fun of Xbox for saying they wouldn't change the UI, and I believe I said I would rather them keep the PS4 UI than, or even revert back to the PS3 UI than what they did today. Now this is things I do like things about the new UI. I take it back. I like the features that were added. I do not like the aesthetic look of the UI. They tried to streamline shit, and they did to a certain extent. But with doing that, they made it just even though they made it simpler to do certain shit, the visual of it is complicated, it's muddied, and I don't like it. The main menu looks like a glorified iOS or Android screen. It look like a touchscreen phone app, little ass applications. I don't like that. Right. The way they got this new control center where it's like a whole bunch of cards at the bottom of the screen, and you got to scroll over to do all this shit. PlayStation already had a thing called a quick menu, right? If you're in a game and you held down the PlayStation button, a quick menu will come up to the side. You could go to parties. You could check trophies. You could check what your friends were playing, who's online. You could take all this, right? And a little bar on the side. But now it's it's a double layered fucking thing at the bottom of the screen. You got to scroll across like you playing fucking Magic the Gathering or some shit to take. I don't like it. I don't like the look of it. It just looks horrible, bro. I know, and it's crazy because nobody had no problems with the PS4 UI besides the fact that it was slow, which that's a memory limitation. That's not because it's, you know. But now all of a sudden the PS4 UI was trash. It was simplistic. Nobody gave a fuck about it. Y'all been capping for this UI for 7 goddamn years, man. But all of a sudden, it's just like the Spider-Man situation, right? Nobody had an issue until PlayStation told y'all had an issue. Nobody had a problem with Peter Parker face until they changed it. I didn't like it anyway. Nobody had a problem with the PS4 UI. They started PS5. Well, the PS4 UI was slow and convoluted, and I didn't like it. But you didn't have no problem yesterday, though, bro. Y'all dick eaters, man. It is what it is. I don't like it. I can deal with it. It's not for me, dog.
I just got one question for you, Jack. Like
What's
you
up?
say, like the cards and stuff make it like convoluted and stuff like that. But on your PS4 UI, you don't have anything in folders. Like you got all your games spread out in a row.
I like it. I like it like
100 and some games.
I like it like
where
that.
you got to search through that shit to find what you want to play.
Yeah, I like it like
What's
that.
the difference between that and the card shit that you see, which actually has what, maybe like 4 or 5 that you can customize?
J-Man, you hitting something, J-Man.
This is the difference. This is the difference. The
Mhm.
functionality of those cards are all in the quick menu of the PS4. I could pull up a sidebar that has all of that shit with the tap of a button, but now it's dual layered for no reason, right? It's like I just don't like it, bro.
So-
It's not
but the
visually appealing.
the
And
Pretty
most
much what they
important-
did.
Huh?
Go ahead, Person. Go ahead.
No, go
Person.
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying pretty much what they did here with that little game hub thing that within the game. They made the PS4 dynamic menu in the game menu. So my thing is, I'm confused on how Jack don't like it, because if you're looking at it, that looks like a PS4 menu right here, but it's just opposite where the X and B is at the bottom.
This is
Oh,
my
I see
problem.
what you're saying. I see what
This
you're
is
saying.
my problem, Bart. This is my problem. I don't have an issue with the implementation. I don't like the way it looks aesthetically. That is my problem. I don't have a problem.
You don't like the curvatures or the fonts?
I just don't like the way
Jack
I
was
don't like
complaining about rounded edges and shit
I
like
don't
that.
I really don't like it. I really don't like the way it looks, bro. I really do.
You know what? Yo, let me say something. Let me say something, because I don't have too much to say about this, because personally, I just wanted to see the UI and the features, and there's some cool features I see over here that I'm definitely going to be utilizing, especially the
Like
voice, the voice dictation. Because if you know me,
nobody using
I
that.
think you can
Nobody
already-
using
I
that.
love
do that,
I
though.
love
You
to
can
send
already do that.
screenshots, yo. So if I could just instead of typing it,
So
I'm
you've been
definitely
crying for
just saying my
PlayStation
shit.
to show the UI
You know what I
for
mean?
voice dictation?
Nah,
my
I'm
nigga?
just saying that's something that I like. Can I finish? I'm just saying that's something that I like. I saw.
wait,
Okay,
backwards
can I
compatible
finish?
But that was the
Can I
first
finish?
thing you said. Like,
Okay,
I
that's not
don't
finished.
show. He
So
brought
I
up
like
voice
that. So let me
dictation.
what? But
Oh,
the only thing,
All right, go ahead, man.
the only thing that I saw today that I did not really, not a fan was just the tiles were a tad bit too small for my liking. But even then, it's something that I would get over and get used to. It's not something like it's a real big issue. But I thought that the features of, even, Jack's gonna say it's weird, but I think the whole game help shit features and the picture-in-picture shit is pretty cool, yo. Because it seems like essentially,
let me ask y'all a question.
it seems very Discordy to me. You know what I mean? How you could stream a game in your party and you could put it on your screen like that. I think it gives me real
They
Discord
pretty
vibes
much
to that
they
shit.
pretty much took the PlayStation View implementation. If you guys ever use PlayStation View on the layers and the cards, they pretty much simplified that and slapped it on into this UI.
So
If you
wait, y'all really gonna be like watching somebody else play a game while y'all trying to play a game at the same time?
Nah,
No,
we do that
no.
shit at
Absolutely.
Discord all the
Yeah, we do
time.
that
You know,
in Discord
Jacob,
all
we
the
know
time.
you don't play no games and you're never around, so we do that in Discord all the freaking time, bro.
So
What are you
while
talking about?
you're actually physically playing a game,
Yeah, we
you
have something
really
on our
wanna
other
watch
monitor.
another nigga
Yeah.
in the corner play a game.
We do this
Yeah.
all the
What
time
the
in
fuck?
Discord.
We do that.
What kind of dumb shit is that? Pay
J-Man.
attention to the game you're playing.
J-Man, this is
I don't
so
do that. I don't do that
this
when
is
I'm
so
playing.
regular
I don't
on
do that when I'm
Discord, bro.
playing.
Hold
I might
on.
be
See,
playing
if
Madden
J-Man
or
actually
something.
pulled up to the Discord and played some games, instead of, doing whatever he does, eating cheeseless pizza or some shit, who knows what this nigga be doing, bro. You know what I mean? If he actually pulled up to the Discord, you'll see that, this is actually pretty common, what we do in Discord.
Let me ask you a
Someone might
question.
be
Did
playing the
y'all
game,
watch this? Did y'all watch the UI on a phone, computer, or your TV?
Both.
Both.
I watched
Because
it on both.
I watched it on my TV. Like, I think watching it on your TV is ideal because you really, that's how it's gonna look when you
It was no
using
better
it
though,
like,
bro.
on your
It was
TV.
no better, Persona. To be honest.
I mean, with me, I enjoy it. Like the card stuff, like I actually like that stuff and the trophy tracking and how everything is kind of like front and center, especially when you're in a game. Especially if you get trophies and your trophy hunter, things like that. Seeing that type of stuff right there and knowing like the percentages and stuff like that, I can appreciate that. And the bottom X and B
Trophy
part,
tracking,
I'm not really too
yeah,
mad.
man.
I'm not really too mad at that. Like I actually like it like that, especially watching it on because I got a 65-inch and watching it on there, the X and B and everything look plenty big. Like
You know what's crazy too, though? You know what's crazy? It's jarring, right? Because I feel, first of all, the tiles on the main menu too small, and the fucking cards are too big. Like I don't. It's
Jack,
just,
Jack, you'll get over. Jack, you'll get over
No,
it,
no,
bro.
no. The thing is,
I
I agree with Jack on that part with the main menu. I think is a little too small.
That's
And
what I'm saying. The tiles are too
thing
small.
the
It could be
thing
a
is
little bit
that
bigger.
What disappointed me with the main menu, it looks like from what I'm seeing that you won't have the ability to use like a dynamic menu or something like that.
exactly. Look at this shit, bro. Hold on,
So
TV, bro.
it just looks like it's pretty much how the
You see this shit?
you know in the PS4 UI you scroll
Looks
down and you
stupid.
get the game picture. You pretty much gonna get that throughout the whole thing. That's what it looks like. to
So
me.
Jack, if
But
let me
that's
ask you
why I don't
question,
have a
Jack,
problem
if-
with the tile size, because as soon as you instantly scroll over a tile, it brings up all that information and even like pictures and shit of the
Yeah.
game.
It doesn't look bad. Yeah, it's a
So
good.
that's
it's
why
it's a
it don't
good,
really matter to me.
So
It's a
let me
good
ask you a
UI
question, Jack.
from
If
what
the
I've
top-
seen.
if the-
Though, it looked good.
If the top area was a little, if those tiles at the top and the main screen was a little bigger, would you still have a problem?
I still don't like the controls. This is the thing. Okay, people are not understanding what I'm saying, right? Okay, I'm gonna simplify like they try to simplify this. I have no issues with the shit they added, the picture-in-picture, the game, no issues. Trophy tracker, fine, right? I don't even have an issue with the main menu besides the fact that it don't look like there's no room for dynamic themes and the tiles are too small. Okay, those are my two issues. The control center is absolutely atrocious. It should not have looked that way. I don't give a fuck how you feel. First
What's
of
your
all,
opinion? If you don't like how it looks, like I'm not gonna argue you down for that. That's your opinion, bro. So that's
this is
fine.
the thing, though. And this is another thing. The PS5 main menu it don't look very similar, but you can see semblance of the PS4 main menu. Why did they deviate so much with the control center from the quick menu? It makes no sense. It was not broken. People knew how to navigate it, and it was way. Which
That
one
move, it's the same functionality though as the quick menu.
It's the same. Okay, Barry, let me ask you a question, Barry. Which one is easier, right? Hitting the button and see it say take screenshot, take video, or hitting the button and scrolling all the way to the end of the screen, this big ass tile. Would you like to share the pic? I could have did that.
No, but
Well, no, I think part of that-
because if you press the create button, you get that aspect. When you
But
hold
I'm
the
saying,
when you hold the
automatically goes to
PlayStation
that.
button in the quick menu, you don't get to take a screenshot. I mean, you can add it, you customize
the
that stuff.
party and all the other shit. Though,
Well, not only that, but
No,
I
but you
think
see,
also
you see
part
that
of-
though. You see it though, Jack. You see it in the bottom. You see it. It's the same thing.
I think part of the reason why they also did this quick menu like this is because when you look at the quick menu on the PlayStation 4, yeah, it takes up like about half the screen. But then when you're trying to go into like your friends or something like that, it eats up more of the screen real estate. And I feel like with some, so I feel like with something like this, having those cards there and then having the X and B at the bottom and let the cards be like the quote unquote display of what would necessarily be what you would want to get at that moment, which obviously for a lot of people, I feel like that would be trophies if you're playing a game. I like that aspect and that setup because one, it's everything is there on the screen front and center. You see everything. And if you're changing areas in the X and B to like your friends or notifications or something like that, it's a smaller screen and you see the cards kind of move and it just becomes that smaller screen. So I don't know. For me, I like it. I think it looks pretty dope.
I got some other shit real quick, right? Now, the people are gonna complain about this. Listen to what I'm telling you. Mark it down. When you're in the command center, the game does not pause, right? People are going to complain about that. Eventually, people are going to fucking complain. People complain about that now with the XMB. Oh, I backed out the XMB. The game didn't pause. What the fuck going on?
Jack, but
People
this
complain
is
about
version like 1, bro. Like
Yeah,
even
but-
though
okay,
even
Kofi,
though
even
though PlayStation doesn't really
Exactly.
change their shit like Microsoft,
Exactly.
it's gonna get some improvements when it gets
Maybe.
the user feedbacks. Though.
Maybe.
Like, when user feedback comes, they're gonna probably improve it over the years, for slight adjustments and stuff like that. So
that's a
overall-
maybe.
Yeah.
That's a maybe.
Yeah, but overall, from what I've seen, it's not a
Okay,
not a
and I
big
got
issue.
some
I think
more-
it looked fine,
I'm
bro,
not
Jack.
I'm not done because
Right.
they pulled the wool over our fucking eyes with two
Oh
things.
God.
The dude kept saying, "Oh, we're running out of time." Bitch, what was the time limit? Who made the time limit? How is it a deep dive, but you got a time limit? Who did Jim Ross say this video can only be 12 minutes? Who told you this? Anyway, when they went to Destruction All Stars, let's hop in. Let's hop in from Sackboy. Our friends on Destruction All. Let's hop in. We're gonna speed the video up for time restraints. Ain't just running on a class.
Jack, let me stop you there. Hold on. Let me take this
Yeah.
one. Let me take this one, Jay Barry, bro. Jack, that was matchmaking time, bro. If you look at the bottom of the screen, right, he was jumping
don't
into
give
a
a
match
fuck.
back. So
I
what does that have to do with
care.
the S? What's that have to do with the SSD, my nigga?
That
That's
has
just saving time for.
This is what it got to do with Kofi. The system launches in less than a month. I want to see real world performance in a fucking deep dive video. When you say it's a snappy experience, show me that. Don't fast forward the fucking video, man.
They showed you that though.
I got the 15 seconds.
But they showed you the actual boot up to the game.
Yeah,
and
they
that
showed
was
you
like
the boot up and it was fast. But
Okay,
the matchmaking still could take long.
Boot up only took 5 seconds.
Don't fast forward shit for me, bro. Show me real time, like what the fuck is going on. For real, bro. I don't like that shit, bro.
I think that was a little bit of a reach.
Man.
I would say.
Okay, I got another.
You gonna reach even farther? Jack?
You're reaching that.
I know I'm not. Okay.
All right, let's see.
They said twice how tailored this was for a 4K display, right?
Yeah.
On PS4, you cannot buy no 4K content video-wise on PS4. Why did they not show nothing? Can we buy 4K movies on PS4? I mean on PS5? Can we download the movies on PS5 like we could on the PS3, but not on the PS4?
Jack, come on, bro. What?
Yeah, but Jack, the PS4 doesn't have a 4K Blu-ray player, so how you are?
Nigga, it outputs in 4K. It outputs in 4K. HDR, all of that.
Well, all right. To their
they're saying
that. Wait. Stop. This is that's a moot point because I'm buying a digital movie. I'm not playing it off a disc drive. It can output in 4K. They have no 4K video content. Like I said, on PS3, if I bought an episode of Family Guy on PS3, right? I could download it, watch it anytime I want. On PS4, you cannot do that. You're beholden to your internet. You have to stream it. That's true. That's true. That's a downgrade, and the fact that you keep mentioning 4K, but you don't have no 4K content to purchase. What's the point? What is the point? You're this so tailored to a 4K display, right? Where the fuck is the 4K movies at? These are issues, bro. We not finna keep moving this shit out of the fucking
Jack, my boy, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't give a fuck about 4K. None of that on
So wait.
I mean, you buying physical 4K movies anyway.
The only reason why I say that, all right, shout out to whoever just made this Batman run. I see this on the screen. This is funny. In terms of like 4K content, things like that, I buy movies from Vudu, like 4K movies either from Vudu or I watch Netflix and stuff like that. I hear you, Jack, and I'm not trying to lower your opinion and nothing like that, never that. But I don't know. For me personally, looking at this, I wasn't looking at anything with this UI or with this video or this reveal and thinking movies with 4K movies. That's really how I felt about it.
They did say that we'll get to that in another time.
So
but they
let me
had a
ask you
different tab
Let me ask you a question. Y'all getting the disc drive? Are y'all gonna buy any 4K movies on your disc?
Nah, I'm buying the digital. I got a digital console.
Right.
Last time I bought a Blu-ray was Wally, I think.
I've been digital since 2017, and all my movies on Vudu is 4K.
On PlayStation 4 Pro, you got YouTube. That's 4K. All the streaming services at 4K. I think that's what they're talking about.
Oh, people so fucking stupid. This dude saying Jack complaining about 4K movies on the gaming console. Hey, stupid dumb fuck. They keep emphasizing 4K. Why the fuck would it got a 4K Blu-ray drive on it, dickhead? Games output in 4K, dickhead. So why would the movies output in 4K, dickhead? Your name legacy. You got a legacy being retarded, nigga.
Let's go. That's the Jack I know. Let's
go, man. Yo, Jack Moon the best. Jack Moon the best, bro.
Retarded, bro. I hate stupid people, bro.
Yo, listen.
Even high quality, bro. These niggas already talking about 8K output, but I can get a fucking 4K movie. What the fuck going on, man?
Even though I disagree with Jack move, you can't slander my man Jack move. I'll give you that smoke too, man. Let's go.
Let's go. Big facts, man.
Y'all crazy. That's all I gotta say. Y'all crazy. Yo. Oh,
dickhead.
Oh, God. Hell, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's hear from the PC specialist here. Alex, what did you think? What did you think of the PlayStation 5's UI when you seen it?
Why would I care about fucking trash?
Oh my God!
God, Alex. That's not answering the question. That's not answering the question. Alex.
Did you take a look at it?
I didn't even watch it, dude. I give literally no shits.
Okay,
what? You ain't watch it?
No. Why would I care about the UI of a console that's fucking irrelevant?
Speak on it.
You ain't gonna play Spider-Man though on your PC.
You want to make a bet?
Oh,
nah, I'm not making no bet. Next topic.
Okay, dickhead.
Go ahead and read the super chat.
Wait, Jack.
Alex, bro.
I know you was asking about this, but it does capture screenshots and videos at 4K. I think.
Okay, I did hear that.
What you was. Yeah.
I hope that you could stream in 4K too.
They
or-
didn't
or
answer that.
streaming games.
That should be an
Yeah, that's
option.
something I would want to see with like
Yeah,
streaming.
I don't think they
games and
confirmed
stuff.
that, right? You could
No, they
stream.
didn't.
You can do it on Xbox though. They definitely need
As
that.
long as they can stream in, well, that would be cool if they can stream in 4K. But I'll be streaming like 1440p because people can actually, use that resolution rather than 4. These motherfuckers ain't got internet like that.
Yeah,
go ahead.
fair enough. True.
All right, yo, let's have a super chat break.
Sure, let me pull those bad boys up. First super chat is from Lunkin Lurker. Thank you for the 5. Shout out to Late Main.
What?
Were you on time today?
He was late
Something,
again.
something like that.
Something like that. Okay. Waters World, thank you for the $2. Alex, I'm starting Divinity 2 tonight. Any tips? Yes, for Divinity 2, try to do things that are unconventional. You will probably get out of encounters by thinking outside of the box. Remember that you could also control your party members while one party member is talking to the enemy. So you can set up encounters that way too. So have fun. Wonton Soup, thank you for the $1.99. PS5 UI is cleaner than Alex's bussy.
Hell,
What?
hell,
Hey,
bro.
man.
Oh yeah, one time you was wild today too, bro.
Yeah, Wonton is wild, boy.
That boy had his cape
Wow.
on today, boy.
Alex PSX for the 5. He says PS5 UI is cleaner than New York. A lot of things are cleaner than New York.
Whoa,
Oh, I guess he calling it dirty then.
Oh man, New York.
Wonton Soup again for the $4.99. Tell that wasteman Kofi to watch how we speak on Sony, baby, or I might have to take that road trip. No cap.
Let's go, Wonton. I like that guy.
Unforgiven for the $2 Canadian. PlayStation stands crying about media bias.
Sounds familiar.
Ant88, thank you for the 5. Can someone drop a link in the chat for the guest podcast and channels? Sure. Muhammad, thank you for the £2. Do peasants even understand half of what Digital Foundry says? They don't.
No.
They don't. Tunde Abimbola, thank you for the 5 Canadian. So I'm guessing that there will be no PSP, PS5 parties, not the PlayStation can be sent recordings. Yeah, man. A lot of... Listen, you guys, you PlayStation guys, man. What do they call them? Bunch of snitches?
Oh man.
People crying about PS4 chat when they be in Discord anyway.
King, yeah, right.
Maybe.
King
I
Cody,
know,
thank you for
right?
the $2. Alex always resorting to insults. Shake my head. It's not an insult if it's true. Captain Sidekick, thank you for the 2 Canadian. Kofi getting that yellow chair after this podcast. I'm waiting for my yellow chair.
Yeah,
to
I
be
want my
honest.
yellow chair, bro. I want it. I don't care. I want my chair. Dog.
Where is my yellow cyberpunk chair?
Facts.
True Virgil for the $1.99. Can I get your PS5 pre-order then, Jack?
Oh man.
Shout out to my man,
Kinda
True
got you
Virgil.
there.
That's my guy right there. That's my guy.
Got you there.
No.
$10 from Broken Games HDR. Jack, a grown man worried about curved edges on shapes. This is what we have come to in gaming. People who play games don't cry over UIs because we're too busy in the game. UI's never been that important. BG, don't you have old games to play?
Dual sense control out your asshole. I told y'all, man.
Haptic feedback, though.
It's gonna make the PS5 UI sound. It do.
Oh,
It's
man.
gonna make that sound.
Man.
Glinzer, thank you for the 5. What's your guys' first impressions of the PS4 and PS3 UIs? The best UI is the PS2, so suck on that.
Ew.
$4.99 from Wontons. No, this is from... I didn't get the name. Wonton Soup again. Some of y'all dudes complaining about the UI, barely play PlayStation or barely play games at all for that matter. Wonton, weren't like some of your platinums like I Am Bread? You really got
Damn.
nothing to play, huh? Crazy.
You don't have to do them
$4.99
like
from Wonton Soup again. You've given me $20 this week, sir. I expect you to pay more. PayPal.me/oh no, it's Alex. Alex playing a 1080p is playing a 1080p on a PC that's made out of duct tape, 2 empty liters, but the PS5 is trash. The difference is I can actually play all my old games on my PC instead of my PS5. So thank you very much.
Oh, man.
King Prel for the $1.99. My boy Jack is snapping. LOL, Sup Barry, and Persona.
That's my guy right there. My guy Nestle.
Shout out to King Pro.
Oh, I think he just subbed to the Patreon too. Shout out to King Pro.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. Is that all of it?
That's
Alex?
all of them.
All right. So another thing I wanted to point out for this PlayStation 5 UI before I move on, I want to kind of talk about the game guide shit. Or what's it officially called? What's it called?
Game hits. I think
It's snapshots. Something like that. I think it was
Picture
Alright,
to picture.
No,
No,
I'm talking about
the game
guides.
helps.
The video stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
where
forgot
you
what it's
require-
game guides, I think, or something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that, right? You require
Yeah.
PS Plus. I'm really curious to see how this is implemented past, first party games. I can really see first party games utilizing this, but third parties, I'm just really curious how it's gonna work. Have you guys?
Yeah.
They're using the new create feature where you can say you did like an objective or something, you can
upload
create
it yourself, maybe
like a guide for that, and then you can put it up in the network. I guess that's what I'm guessing what's happening there.
That sounds like a good idea.
They actually should do something like that, because I mean I'm sure for this, like, the devs probably worked on these ones because nobody got these games yet.
Yeah.
But if down the line, if people like record clips and shit and upload it, and they put like some details in the description where people can like search for help in a certain aspect of a game, and the clip might pop up or something like that. But it being behind PlayStation Plus, I don't think, like, that's kind of crazy.
You don't like that?
I think
they're trying to recoup. They're trying to recoup, man. That PS Plus.
When you could easily go onto your phone or the internet and look up a guide or something like that.
Yeah, you're right.
They tried to sugarcoat it and be like, oh, avoid spoilers or having the click through list. It really don't take that long.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you're kind of right about that when you look at it that way. It seems like the feature doesn't need to be behind PlayStation Plus. Maybe they're just trying to, boost up their subscribers by locking it behind that. It is what it is.
Ain't nobody joining Plus for no fucking game tips, though, dog.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think people are gonna be exactly. So I don't know. But Jack, you weren't too really fond of that feature.
My thing about that is exactly what you said. It all depends on how it's implemented. I don't want it to be. I don't know. They could go too far with the shit, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want it to be every time I turn a fucking corner, it's a little, like Bloodborne or Dark Souls, you like see the little hints come. I don't want it to be out every time I turn a fucking corner, I can hit a button and a video pop up to show me how to beat the section, bro. Like,
yeah.
Well, I think
boss fights and shit like that too.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I think something like this is more so meant for the casual crowd, because one of the biggest issues, especially this generation, is that people don't beat games.
Your game completions
And
low.
yeah,
right?
game completions for a lot of games are really low. So I think something like this would definitely help a lot of people beat games.
Probably
I really
right.
think that's what this is for. And more casual.
I think this is useful for like collectibles, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I got another question, right? That Sackboy shit, right? When it was
Fire.
like it'll show him what percentage he had done in a level, and then they have all these other levels. Were these levels already played? And
Maybe they're already played, Jack, because I think I seen that part of your live stream. Maybe these levels are already played already, and you could jump back to the levels to go do what you need to do. It doesn't make sense that you could jump. You could jump.
Yo, that was
the
kind of
entire
cool
game.
No, but you remember, they made a patent to where they said you could. It was similar to when you watch somebody game shit, but you could just jump into the part of the like people could create.
Oh
saves,
yeah.
You just hop into the part of the game they own. Like, I don't want shit like that, bro. That's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
That is
No, I think
insane.
they was trying to show off the fact that you can, whether it be from the main UI or that control center, you can jump into certain aspects of the game real quick to complete them. And so they had like the trophy progression on there too.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I'm happy about for the PS5 UI is trophy tracking as well. I'm happy about that.
But real talk though, as much as I like the UI, it's kind of incomplete because it didn't show the profile. It didn't show the new trophy system. They didn't really show how you're using the create button like that. It just took a picture.
They didn't show you how to use the PSN store because it's not an app, it's on the system.
Yeah.
Hey man, none of that is important.
They ran out of time.
None of that is important. None of that is important.
They ran out of time.
Yo, Jack.
there were certain things I
None of
would've
that
wanted
is
to see.
important, bro. Dog. None of that's
It's not.
important.
Nah.
What did you
Y'all
say,
gonna
man?
figure it out on day one. Y'all gonna figure it out on day one.
You had a blog article talking about the new trophies. You should have shown that there.
Yeah, they definitely shown that. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
The profile as well, I think, is an important one. I definitely want to see that and see how you can set that
You
up.
gotta show the profile, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point of like not being able to actually see what you're going to look at because you got no games, right? on launch? I mean, everything's coming to PS4 anyways.
Yo, I'm not getting an Xbox Series X.
Yeah, me neither.
No,
Oh,
it's coming to PS4, so why would you even get a PS5? I mean, all you're gonna look at is the UI
Demon
anyways,
Souls,
right?
Demon Souls, Demon
Yeah.
Souls.
You know that's coming to PS4.
Not day one.
Demon Souls, Godfall.
Yeah, that's the rumor. That's the rumor. But
I will say this too. A lot of people not really feeling I guess they don't understand it yet. Because it's not a separation no more as far as messages and a party. It's one thing. So your party is your messages.
I don't like that.
Right now on PS4, like normally I would see like a whole bunch of parties on PS4. I don't see none.
Now you have to invite the people
down.
before you can start it. You cannot start. That's what when I used to stream to control the audio if I'm on an online game. I don't want people hearing me talk. I used to make a party by myself so I could stream. You can't even make a party by yourself no more. You cannot do that anymore. But what?
It has to be with people.
Yes.
Yes.
And I don't think you could just join like random parties. It's some shit they did to where you got they making it more.
You have to.
Yeah, because
you have to make a group. You have to make a group.
They're doing cell phones, the PS4 and PS5 with the party chats. So I don't know why. That's probably the reason why they changed it, but I don't really like that. The same thing with Jack. When I used to stream on PS4, I used to start my party. If I wanted to share the audio, I would do that. But you can't do that, and you can't make it private either.
You can't make your party.
You can't make it private. What the fuck?
Right, you can't make it private because I think that's the purpose of having the group. So you create the group and you invite the people. So like you always have like a standard group, like of people that you always talk to when you hop online or whatever. Everybody could just jump into that party because that party's always going to be, that invite is always going to be there because it's group based.
Wow.
So no one else can jump. Like if no one's invited in that group, they can't get
So
in.
you got to get invited to the party now, regardless. You just can't hop into it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big customize button right there when they pull up the control center, Jack.
I'm taking all this shit off.
Because I was thinking about the cards too. Like some of them, they look like they useless and shit. Like some of that shit, I don't need there.
Yeah, like
maybe you could close some of them. Maybe you could close them.
That's what I told Jack. It's basically the quick menu, but it's just a different implementation. The same functionality as a quick menu. That's why I'm kind of confused why you dislike it. I'm pretty sure the customization stuff is there where you can see what you want and what you want to take off and what you want to put.
I wonder if they're gonna let you put it on the side. Like on the side. I wonder they're gonna let you do that.
It felt weird that they had that official news in the quick menu while you game, and I'm like, why would that be like the first thing you see? Like I'm not trying to see that. That's my first thing.
Well, they figure if you watching motherfuckers play games while you play games, you might want to watch the news while you play games. You know what I mean? See what's going on in PlayStation Nation.
Oh man,
they know y'all motherfuckers got ADHD and shit like that.
But overall, I think the reception of the PS5 UI has been positive, I would say, despite a few people's opinions.
Sir.
And, from what I've seen, I'm happy with what I've seen. This is all I wanted to know. Yeah, there's a few more details I would like PlayStation to discuss, but at this point, I've seen the console. You showed me your games. You showed me your UI. I'm just ready for launch at this point. I'm kind of so sick and tired of the stupid conversations that are going on the timeline right now. Because I know as soon as these consoles come out, then all of that shit's gonna done off.
That's what you think?
I think so. I really.
You just won't see it because you're gonna be gaming. That's all.
No, I know. I think so because, bro, I'm telling you, in 2021, we're not gonna be hearing about through output, through IO, whatever
VHS and all that bullshit.
We're not going to be hearing it. I'm willing to bet we won't be.
It's going to get. Did you forget how the beginning of this generation started?
The conversation is going to switch to something different. Yeah, it's still going to be some console worry shit, but the conversation at least is going to shift to, okay, maybe digital Foundry test. Who's playing what forms better? You see, which I rather see that than all this dumb talks about screws. The UIs, stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? So we're finally almost done. It's 4 more weeks until the launch of the PlayStation 5 and the Series X. And when these consoles come out, hopefully at least some of the dumb conversations can, move on though. So it'll be, I'm looking forward to that. All right, so let's move on and let's talk about Spider-Man because we got a whole bunch of new information about Spider-Man Miles Morales. Let's see if I can pull up the pointers or where is it?
I might fall back. I think I got an unpopular opinion on this too.
Yeah, get it off your chest, bro.
Oh man.
You want to list off the tech shit first, or you want to go right into
I'm looking for.
Yo, chat, fall back.
I got you right here though. If you,
all right, so
I got it.
Okay.
So yeah, as we know, Miles Morales has two modes: a performance mode and a fidelity mode. The performance mode is running at a dynamic 4K, 60 FPS,
Okay.
and the fidelity mode is 4K 30 with ray tracing and other improved visuals. No load screens, even when fast traveling. If y'all seen that clip from, I think it was the Game Informer video, he goes from inside the warehouse mission to into the open world with seamlessly without having to have that like 10-second load screen. And they were very impressed with ray tracing. What else did they say? Yeah, that's pretty much it for the bullet points.
Okay. All right. So, I'm playing this game straight at the 60 FPS mode. I am not even looking at the 30 FPS ray tracing mode. How do you guys feel about this? I know Jay Bari was very confidently saying on the timeline that he rather play the game first at 30 FPS because his brain has been in a microwave or some shit. I don't know why.
Why, Jay Bari? You gotta explain that.
Like my first playthrough, I like to look at the glitz and glamour. I like to see all the nooks and crannies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see the game in its best fidelity.
Yeah, but half the frames though, nigga, dog, that shit's going.
That never affected me, man. Like if the game is good, the game is good. As long as the frame rate is stable. Do you ever hear me complain or see me on Twitter say anything about frame rate? Like,
you ain't got no choice.
Yeah, because you play on PlayStation. What do you expect, nigga?
What choices do you have on PlayStation with frame rate?
I play a lot of games that is 60 frames on PlayStation that a lot of people don't because I play a lot of fighting games. You know what I mean?
But those games, like you can only play those at 60 FPS. Like when you experience certain shit at a higher frame rate, like Horizon and stuff like that, you're gonna be like, all right, it's gonna be hard for me to go back to 30 FPS.
I'm not knocking the higher frame rate. I like the higher frame rate. I'm just saying on my initial playthrough, I want to see the graphical fidelity. I want to see the detail. I always play games twice anyway, so I'm going to play the second time in 60 frames and all that stuff. So it's not affecting.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Why would you play the game in a worse mode your first time through?
I don't think it's a worse mode because it's giving me the res, it's giving me the graphical fidelity, it's giving me the ray tracing, something that I haven't experienced yet. So I'm getting that newness through that mode. If I play 60
let me
frames,
rephrase the question. Do you watch games or do you play them?
You just asking that?
I want to ask that question. Do you watch them or do you play them?
No, I play games. I play a lot of games.
Okay, so then why would you not pick the mode that makes the gameplay better?
No, I'm not saying that I wouldn't play in that mode. I'm saying my first initial playthrough.
So let me check. Why would you not pick the mode that makes the gameplay better your first time through? So you have a better experience playing the game. Or do you just watch?
No. At the end of the day, the 30 frames per second doesn't affect me. I'm not bothered by a game being in 30. I play games in 60. I play games in 90, 120 frames, 144. I play games in all of that stuff. At the end of the day, to you might say this might be better, but it's not affecting me. You know what I mean?
It's his choice. It's his choice.
So,
that's why it's there.
Hold on. Wait a second, Kofi.
Go ahead.
You're someone who has a 144 hertz monitor, right?
Yes.
Kofi?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you go back to 30 FPS?
When it's the only option, yeah. I have no choice.
What was that?
When it's the only option, yeah.
When it's the only option.
But it's not the only option.
But it's not the only option, is it?
Yeah, but that's my preference. If his preference is to play the game at 30 FPS so he can see the graphics, but me, I don't think I'm gonna even be using that mode at all. Yeah, it's gonna have the ray tracing. It's unfortunate that the 60 frames per second mode doesn't have any sort of ray tracing in it at all.
I think y'all lying. Talking about y'all ain't gonna want to look at that beautiful resolution.
You'll look at it. That's pretty. And then
look at it. Then we'll turn it off.
looking at the gameplay videos that we've seen from Game Informer, that ray tracing looks really, really on point.
Yeah, that's good.
But okay, hold on. Is it even full path ray tracing?
No,
Who
it's not
knows?
half
Who
tracing.
It's
knows? I
not.
think
So
it's
you don't
reflection,
even know
yeah.
what ray tracing looks like. It's like your first time seeing it, and it's not even like the real ray tracing.
It's,
It
I
looks
think it's
good. It looks.
reflections.
The point is, it looks good to me. So I want to experience it.
So then again, that
Let's
goes back to
remember.
my original question. Are you watching the game or are you playing the game?
Both.
You don't
Watch-
get to choose both on a
Yo,
console.
should
especially
consoles
with
just
that
have
mode.
should consoles just have like PC like settings at this point and let us just pick what we
It almost sounds like
Nah.
it should, right?
I mean, it should.
because it's
but
getting close though, J Main. It's getting close.
Yeah,
like fucking
with
Yakuza
FOV
has 3
sliders. And
Yeah, Yakuza has 3 modes, bro. Like at this
Modes.
point, why don't y'all just let us pick the resolution and give us some options that we could turn on and off. Let us choose to play at 1440p.
I think
maybe
they just
turn
want
on-
to
why not let us
simplify
do
the
that?
experience for console gamers. That's why they give them modes. Yeah.
Exactly. Simplify that
They,
thing.
they,
That's why
they
they
don't.
put big ass cards on the XMB. They know we stupid, bro. They know we can't. We gotta have a big ass box to click on with a fucking picture camera.
Yo.
Yeah, you know what's funny with that move? You know what's funny with that move? Jack is saying this all right now. On November 12th or 13th, he's gonna come back and be like, you know what, guys?
I ain't gonna have no choice.
No, he has done it.
When it's the only option, I ain't got no choice. What I'm gonna
Jack,
do?
but you done it with games. Days gone, you slandered.
I have.
Oh
You
yeah,
I'ma tell you
called it.
slandered, you slandered.
You know what other UI I didn't like when I first saw it? The PS4. So listen, all this shit can change, bro.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
will
like the
change.
PS4.
I
It
think
will
once you
change.
experience it, you're gonna have a different
I think
opinion.
so. I
on
think
it.
so too.
looking at stuff.
The Vita UI?
I think so too.
Huh?
I think his
You like the
opinion is gonna
Vita UI?
change.
The Vita?
Yeah.
Video.
That you-
That was gross.
That's ass, bro. He loves
That
the
is
Vita,
trash.
bro.
The
That
Vita UI was
is-
okay.
No,
It was
no,
trash.
it is trash, bro.
It
It
could've
is
been worse.
trash.
The little bubbles and shit could have been worse.
Nah,
That was
shit is
what the
trash.
one time I was like, yo, they could have just kept the PSP UI for
The
this
shit,
shit.
the shit worked, so I wasn't too fucked
Hey,
up.
but
about it.
J-Man, it don't matter though, right? It don't matter to you.
It don't.
It don't matter. so-
No, I still was playing Persona because I wasn't on the UI for long. I just in and out.
That
You
UI
know what
is
I'm saying?
fucking garbage, bro.
Did
Oh
you even
my
beat
God.
Persona 4 while you talking?
Who, me?
Yeah, shut your ass up.
I beat it before all you niggas. What is you talking
Alright,
about? I put you on Persona 4, nigga. Fuck what you talking about?
I got the platinum.
You don't give a fuck about them fake ass trophies. Fuck them shit. That's why they ain't
Oh.
show you the trophy system today, bitch.
That hurt, bro. You ain't have to.
Hey, track him.
Yeah, man. So,
Okay, what were we talking about again? Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
30
Yeah.
frames?
All right,
Yeah.
so let me take it to the chat. I want to get some chat involvement. Your first playthrough with Spider-Man. Will you be playing at 60 or 30? I'm just want to do a little bit of
If everybody in that chat gonna lie to you, they're gonna say 60.
I want to
Watch-
see. I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
The thing is,
60 or 30.
All right,
60 or 30.
let me ask this question. When you guys saw the gameplay today, or like the past 2 days or so, were you impressed in any capacity?
Yes.
The game looks alright. It looks like look.
All
don't
right.
don't take this as a bad way. It looks like more of the same, which is not necessarily bad. It's not necessarily bad. I do
Visually,
like, Miles,
I wasn't impressed.
visually,
Really?
yeah, visually it looks
Yeah.
it looks like Spider-Man.
PS4?
Yeah, but cleaner. It looks like a cleaner version. It does look like a cleaner version.
I'll be honest. That you know the video where he walk into the bodega with the cat and all that.
Yeah.
That to me was more impressive than that Rhino boss fight.
Yeah, the
Vid-
Rhino boss
vid-
fight seemed very familiar to me.
That was a I feel like that was a tutorial boss fight or whatever because there was a lot of prompts.
That's the Kingpin boss fight.
Yeah, that's the beginning.
See, and I'm a little scared because one complaint that I did have of Spider-Man, besides the puddles, it's a joke, was that the
There's a lot of
boss
snow
fights-
here, so you can't say Snowgate.
the boss fights in Spider-Man were a little bit too simplistic
It
for.
was all the same shit.
Yeah, it was just like,
Quick
this-
timey.
Yeah, a little too
Yep.
quick timey for my like. I wish they improved it, but looking at this Rhino fight, it's looking a little bit more the same. So I'm a little bit discouraged about that.
Well,
I'm
you
sure
fight
this-
them slightly different, but it's like how many times we gonna see this dude? Like, goddamn, like he was all in the first game. Like, can we get somebody new, bro?
Well, these comic book villains, they reoccur a lot. So
I mean, they do,
they break
but
out and shit like that. So
You're not gonna see, like,
we're
a
probably
very
gonna see a
big-
couple of them.
Yeah. I mean, they'll pull up like old favorites and stuff like that, but the Rogues Gallery is a Rogues Gallery, right?
Yeah,
I hope Prowler's in this game.
yeah.
yeah, like I'm saying, but my thing exactly is more people we can
Spider
see.
Slayer would be cool.
So yeah, if I don't know how the rest of the boss fights are gonna be. I just hope they're a little bit more engaging than what we got with the original Spider-Man for PS4. But from what I've seen, I'm excited for the game. It's probably gonna be the very first game I pop in my PlayStation 5, and the very first game I actually get the platinum for PlayStation 5. So I'm looking
I
forward.
think this
to
game
it.
is gonna be easier than the I mean, the first one wasn't
Think so?
easy. I mean, it wasn't
That one-
hard
it was,
anyway.
Yeah, I already beat it in
But
Ultimate. It's not
with
hard,
that,
so.
yeah, with that stealth shit, like that's like
Oh, yeah,
they
you can
they
go
definitely
invisible,
improved the
shit like
stealth
that.
elements. And he has stealth powers like go invisible and cloak and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
That's just gonna make it way easier.
yeah. I
I
think
feel
it
like
has,
they're gonna
has a
make
lot of cool
cooldown to
fan
that
service.
stuff, though.
A lot of
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
fan
yeah. It is,
service in
it
it
is.
too.
You know,
Yeah.
shit cool down.
A lot of cool fan service. I'm sure the game is gonna turn out great.
I just hope they have spectacular mode from the beginning. What's that?
Mm.
Definitely need
Spectacular
harder.
difficulty.
Are you
Yeah.
talking about
Ultimate was it Ultimate or Spectacular? Yeah, Ultimate.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think
Ultimate.
spectacular might be the
Yeah,
easiest.
yeah.
Yeah.
Spectacular was like the
Spectacular was the hardest. That was the hardest.
Yeah, that was the hard one.
Spectacular was the hardest.
No,
And then they-
wasn't it
Well,
Ultimate?
when they added
No,
Ultimate
new
was
game.
the hardest.
Ultimate was New Game Plus.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
when they
yeah.
added that mode.
Oh, okay.
I recently
definitely
actually did that this year. I beat Ultimate this year. It wasn't even hard, yo.
It
Once you
didn't
get
feel
the-
different to me.
Yeah, when you get the flow of that kind of game, it's actually pretty easy.
The
And
Challenger was kind of difficult though, bro. On
yo,
Ultimate,
but his
Mhm.
gadgets, like at least when I'm talking about the first Spider-Man, when you have the web bomb and he has like the blower, whatever that fucking shit's called.
Or the
Those,
push.
Yeah.
those two combination is so fucking OP, bro. Because you just stick everybody on the wall. You throw out the bomb.
Well, I think
the bullet,
when
stick
you
everyone on the wall, bro.
when you fight like the Silver Sable people, that's when that's
Oh
a
my
challenge, bro.
God.
That's when they got the gun, the Gatling gun, and all that stuff. Yo.
It's more annoying
Man,
than a
I don't know.
challenge.
Yeah,
it's
it
just-
wasn't that bad though. Like, especially with the
got the
suit
rockets
powers
in the
too.
You good?
Because
Yeah,
you had some OP suit powers in Spider-Man, like the one that it actually makes you invincible for a duration. You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep
so-
it a stat. The only one I really use is that web blossom, bro.
Yeah, that web bomb.
That's the only
Ooh,
thing
that thing
everybody
was-
used.
Killed everybody,
That was
bro.
heat.
Yeah, that thing was cheap. It was cheap.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to Spider-Man. No low screen fast. All right, so I think that's about it. Let's talk. We talked a lot about PlayStation today. You know what I mean? I think there's some Xbox topics we can talk
I'm
about.
holler at y'all.
I've been asleep the
But,
whole time
nah,
too. Don't worry.
I think you're gonna enjoy this, Jack, because it's a little
Okay,
bit of
okay.
slander though. It's a little bit slander.
Y'all know I ain't been slandering Xbox or Nintendo, man. I ain't really been.
You've been chilling. You've been
Mhm.
chilling.
I've
You've been
been
chilling,
mad
baby.
You just got
comment.
smoked for PlayStation.
I was gonna say you was Slater of PlayStation.
Hey, man, when you know, Patriots fans didn't let up when they won 1 or 2 rings. You know what I mean? You gotta stay on their neck, dog.
So we finally got a look at Series X gameplay, next generation gameplay, because prior to this week we have only seen backwards compatible titles running on the Xbox Series X. So today not today, but this week we got our first look, and the games that we saw was Dirt 5 and Yakuza. So with
Yes.
Dirt 5 has been under a lot of slander, a lot of for its visuals. Even Ryan McCaffrey, he's a known Xbox guy, says he wasn't impressed by Dirt visually. You know what I mean? But Dirt has like multiple modes. It has 120 frames per second mode where of course that mode is going through obviously COVID-19 or something like that, because everybody's missing. The shadows
Nobody's
missing.
around.
Nobody's in the crowds. It's empty as shit. Obviously they got to do some cutbacks for the game to even run at that kind of
Wait a
refresh
second.
rate.
You're telling me that cutbacks have to be made on a console that eat monsters for breakfast?
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
On a
Now that-
12 teraflop
Yeah.
beast, 2080
sir.
Ti in a $500 box,
Yeah.
you got to make cutbacks?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I was told by reputable YouTube sources that
Cody
this
Ford?
thing was going to destroy PCs, that this thing would make PC gaming irrelevant.
Mm,
But yet
Mhm.
we're making compromises.
yeah. So
Wow.
after looking at the Yakuza and Dirt, I couldn't help but feel like the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid is starting to wear off for a lot of these people. A lot of people are talking a whole lot of shit that this console's gonna do this and that, 4K 60, all these kinds of talks are on the timelines. But after what I've seen, so looking at I think reality set in a little bit. What these consoles
Hey,
can
they
do.
showed Assassin's Creed on the X2 though.
They did.
That was not the X.
That wasn't why they have an Xbox Series X screen in front of it?
Wait, you talking about the deep dive?
The deep dive you're talking about?
They showed
Wait,
Xbox Series X at the beginning of it.
Did they really?
Yes, unless that was an ad. Hold on, let me go back.
Maybe.
That might have
You
been
never
an
know.
ad, Jack.
It might.
I watched
think that was
a video
PC.
on Assassin's Creed, and I didn't really like the animations in that game, man. The cape
It still look choppy, man.
Yeah, it looks kind of.
I'm just talking about graphically though. Like, hold on, I'm finna watch this again. See if it was.
But after we heard, like, we've seen the performance of Yakuza and Dirt 5. Are you guys underwhelmed, or are you guys impressed? It's obviously a big step up from what console players had before, because now they actually have options to play games at 60
and there you go.
Look. You're gonna be right here. It's an Xbox logo at the beginning of the game.
Okay, but what do you guys think of the performance? Is it a little bit underwhelming after all the hype?
A little bit.
You said, Jermaine, look.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Nah, it's not underwhelming to me. At the end of the day,
lead me to that one. I don't think I seen that one.
Consoles, this is a big step up for you personally. I get the PC guys that game on much stronger rigs and all that stuff. You might be like, oh, this not moving the needle at all. But those people that's gaming on the Xbox One with the Kinect,
it's a good upgrade for them, right?
It's a big upgrade. Like the Yakuza, I'm not even shocked by the Yakuza, because for me, I know a lot of people like Yakuza's not graphically intense and all that stuff, but yeah, there's a lot to do in the Yakuza. It's not open world, I would say, but it is open world. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of things you can do. Arcade machines, all the karaoke. You know what I mean? There's so much.
There's games within
karaoke
the game
taking the
too,
frame
like-
rate.
Hey man, listen, man. It's in 60. It's in 60. It's locked too. So I'm pretty impressed by that.
Yeah.
Karaoke is your defense for Yakuza.
See, like Microsoft,
Hey, I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Microsoft fucked up, bro. Microsoft fucked up big time, because you're launching this console, you put your eggs in one basket with Halo Infinite, and even that didn't look all that impressive graphically. So literally, people are bringing home this console and they don't have like at least one game to like even like really show off the capabilities of what it can do, and so that's sad.
They should show off Gears Tactics more. Why are they not showing that more?
Because they know it's probably not gonna do well on Xbox. Let's keep it real. Those type of games is more
That's a PC
catered. Yeah, catered to the PC audience. That's why they dropped it on PC first.
No, but I'm saying like show like the cutscenes or something. You know what I mean? The cutscenes look impressive.
Yeah, the cutscenes will look nice in that game.
I think Xbox's problem as well is like with Dirt and Yakuza. Those aren't really like, as much as Yakuza is a great series, that's very niche, especially on the Xbox platform with those guys. So it's like having those games being what's at the forefront of a next generation console. I don't see that as something that's enticing the average player to go out and pick up a console, seeing these two games, especially with the whole Dirt fiasco and a lot of people seeing that no crowd stuff with the 120 frames, and it just doesn't look very next gen. And then with Yakuza 7, the Xbox, kind of messing up on their live stream trying to show off the game on that Series X. So it's like, I don't feel like these two games were good games to show off. But then again, when you look at what else they could show, there isn't much. So it's like
Sony doesn't
they're
have
in
much
like a
either.
rock and a hard place, huh?
But Sony doesn't have anything either.
Huh?
That's not true. That's not true, Alex.
What are you
That's
talking
What do they
about?
have?
Have you
got-
been paying attention the past 3 months?
They got a better lineup than
The launch lineup for the PlayStation is
The launch
miles better
lineup for
than the Xbox.
PlayStation is 95% on PS4.
They got actually Sackboy is on PS4.
So,
they
so
got
what does the
Destruction.
PS5 have?
They got Demon
Destruction,
Soul.
All-Star,
They got Destruction,
Soul.
Demon Souls.
So they have Ratchet
Demon
and
Souls,
Clank.
Godfall, Ratchet and Clank.
So they have
that's not
so
on
so, but Godfall's on
Oh, these are
PC.
launch games. Okay,
So
sorry,
Godfall's
no,
on PC. I can get
We're
it
talking
somewhere
about
else.
consoles, huh?
Okay, but no, if you're
Dirt-
talking
Dirt
about
on PC,
what
so
the
is-
console
so is
has to
Yakuza.
show for day one for a showcase piece, Godfall's on PC.
So
Not
is
exclusive.
Dirt. So is Dirt and Yakuza. What's your point here?
Right. So what I'm saying is neither console has anything really. You've got
Spider-Man,
Ratchet and Clank.
Sackboy,
Spider-Man's on PS4. Sackboy's on
again,
PS4.
Spider-Man, Sackboy,
Again,
Astro
those
Bot,
are
all
on
these other-
PS4.
but they're still, especially with Spider-Man, it's still showing how great the game is going to be on the PlayStation 5.
Again, it's not about how great the game is going to be.
Yes, it is when it comes
if
to
you're looking at what is a showcase piece, that is not a showcase piece if I can get it on another console.
Yeah, it is because it's showing what the console
is. It really, or is it being
Yes.
held back by the previous console? Because that's what it looks like to me.
No, not in any capacity, especially when you see the video from Game Informer when he went to go fight the robbers that robbed the bodega, and after he was done fighting, he flew through the vent, and the entire city's there. Shit like that is very noticeable.
So the entire city wasn't there in the first Spider-Man game either?
No, there was no loading. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like,
so the only thing you have is the loading. Got you.
Loading, ray tracing. There's a ton of other stuff. The game.
So you don't have any games. You've just got like other stuff like loading and ray tracing.
Where are you buying the game?
This
conversation doesn't even happen.
Oh, but don't worry. But you know what? Here's what'll happen. Here's what'll happen. You know what?
I like that. I like
when
that.
it comes to PC, right? And I'm playing it with ray tracing at a better frame rate.
When? Give me a date.
Having doesn't matter when.
Give me a date.
Oh, now it's when.
Give me a date.
First.
Give me a date.
Now it's when.
Give me a date right now.
I'd say probably within the year.
No.
Huh?
That's confirmed. Give me an article.
Bro, if that shit come to
Confirmed.
PC.
Did you hear what I even said?
What's the source?
Did you even hear what I said?
What's the source?
I said
Trust me.
You
within
said
the year.
Who are you?
So if I were to make a guess, it would be within the year.
He keeping it foxy.
His sources
what's your
trust me.
inside? What's your inside?
It's not.
What's
I'm not
your inside
calling,
source?
I'm not calling an inside source.
Trust
I'm
me, my
telling you
boy.
what I think will happen.
You think okay? So
Man,
on November
But hey,
12th,
don't worry.
on November 12th,
it's
people will
okay
be playing it on PlayStation 4,
because isn't
PlayStation 5.
Horizon Zero Dawn 2 coming to PS4 as well?
That's a mute point. We're talking about Spider-Man.
Okay,
Anyway,
aren't you also
November
having,
12th,
aren't you also
on
having
November
most of your
12th,
PS5
on
games
November-
supported on PS4
on
for the
November
next 4
12th, I'll be
years?
playing on November 12th. We'll be playing the game on PS4 and PS5. Where will you
Okay.
be playing Spider-Man?
I don't really
not
care about
buying it.
Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. So then let's move on.
So like, why would I buy a game I literally give zero shits about?
Okay, so then why are we still talking about it? Let's move on.
Because the whole point is the point that I'm trying to make that you clearly do not understand
on.
is when you're trying to make a case.
No, you've made
about
your
why
point.
would you? No.
You make
Listen
your
here.
point
Listen
is
here.
you're not
Bucko.
buying a game because
Listen
you
here,
don't care
Bucko.
about Spider-Man.
Listen, calm down. You've been getting your
That's a
prolapse the
mute
whole
point.
podcast. I know you want to get up in there. You want to try and get your W. It's okay.
There's no W to have.
Calm down. It's okay. When you're trying to make the case for your PS5, there literally is none besides Demon Souls and Ratchet and Clank.
That's
Because
enough.
everything else is on the PS4. Because if you're looking to say this console can showcase these things, well, why would I buy the console if I can get these games on the previous console already? I'm
You saying that's not enough though?
So you
Demon Souls
already-
and
so
Ratchet
you
not
own a
enough?
I don't think that's enough. No,
So
you
why'd
own
you
a
buy a
PS4,
Switch
right?
day one?
Zelda was enough.
Oh, man.
Oh my
Ladies and gentlemen, we got our case.
Zelda was enough.
We rest our case.
Zelda, hey, listen.
was a Wii U
Zelda is better than Horizon Zero Dawn.
Zelda
Oh, and
Wii U.
you knew that before you played it?
Zelda's better than Horizon Zero Dawn.
And you knew
After
that before
playing
you played
both, 100%.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Well, you not
Um,
before you
did
played it.
Let me ask you a question. Before the Switch
Zelda
came out,
was a Wii U game.
did you own a Wii U?
Yeah,
And why didn't you buy it on a Wii U?
because I wanted to play portable on the bus.
There you go. You want to use that?
I wanted to play portable on the bus.
All right, you got it.
I took the bus to work.
You got it. Oh, you got it, Alex. You got it, man. You
I
got it,
took
bro.
the bus to
All right,
work.
so
Alex,
I'll use your logic. Okay, so I'll use your logic to say I want to play Spider-Man on PS5 because no loading, ray tracing, and all this other stuff. The bells and whistles.
Right,
Yeah,
but the
that's the
thing
same
is,
thing.
right, but what I'm telling you is, I wasn't trying to harp and convince people to buy a Switch. I didn't make a podcast about a company.
wait.
No,
Where
no
we
one
going?
here did that.
All right, so the whole concept is, it isn't about like, oh, it's on other consoles. It's on
What
the
made
Wii
you
U.
buy a
They get it on
Switch?
the Wii U as well.
Besides
That's
Zelda, it was
portable.
only.
I don't know. I think they got a point
That
on
it's
the board,
literally
Alex.
portable.
Alex, I think
Okay,
they got
so-
a point on the board. They kind of got you a little bit. You
It's
can't rely
literally-
on
okay, so
objectively.
let me understand
Hold
this.
on, let me finish what I'm saying. When
Okay.
I was working at my other job, I took the bus to work, and I had an hour and a half commute. So I bought the Switch because I can now kill the hour and a half each way on the bus, and I had something to play. So I had my 3DS and I had my Switch, so I was good to go. So the portability was the major factor of it.
Okay. So the major
there it
factor,
is.
the
So how
major
about
factor-
their,
but
their
the thing
major
is- but
factor is
here's-
the
but
extra
here's the
performance.
difference.
Your
Here's the
extra
difference.
performance, right?
Hold
the
on.
major
Here's the
factor for
difference.
next gen is
What you're
60
trying
frames,
to
ray
state
tracing, no
is,
loading,
if
no
you're
work.
telling, okay, but then the Xbox also has that as well.
Okay.
So if you're
no
saying
one's
the Xbox
disputing
has
that.
nothing, that's a fallacy because
No,
the
no, no,
PS5 then also has nothing.
No, what I'm saying is the games that Xbox decided to go with to demonstrate why you need to own in Series X were not good games to go with.
I don't think
And when you
Spider-Man
co-
was a
and
good
when you
game to go with
compare-
either
Why?
because it looks terrible.
What about it looks terrible?
I think it's overly blown with particle effects. I think they're trying to implement ray tracing in a really half-baked way.
Oh
I
my
never liked
God,
Spider-Man.
Alex.
Show me.
Okay, now you're. Oh my God, Alex.
What part of the ray tracing? What makes you? What area of the gameplay that you've seen makes you say that about
Yeah,
the ray
Alex,
tracing?
Because
Alex,
it's not
Alex.
full path ray tracing. You've never seen ray tracing.
But
That's
what I'm trying to say
telling you.
is, what about it looks bad? You're saying ray tracing. What areas so that I can see for myself? What areas? What did you?
Because
see
not
ray tracing
everything is ray traced in the game.
Does this? So that makes the game look bad.
When you're talking about ray tracing and you're trying to see what full path ray tracing looks like, you need to pick a game like Ghost Runner.
Okay,
You can
so
actually see, hold on,
Okay.
you can actually see what full path ray tracing actually is.
Okay.
You're basically getting like this fake, not fake. You're getting this subsurface scattering ray tracing, which is some sort of ray tracing, but it's not a full path ray tracing.
Okay.
So you don't get the full shadows. Like honestly, Minecraft ray tracing looks far better than Spider-Man ray tracing.
Get the fuck out of here.
But hold on,
Shut up.
hold on. Let
It's
me
true.
respond. Okay, hold on. So let me explain this right.
Nothing Minecraft can do looks better than Spider-Man.
Okay, so
I'm saying it's
hold on,
fucking
hold on.
Minecraft, my nigga.
Hold on,
Blocks
let me
is
make sure I
fucking
understand.
bullshit.
Have you seen
Let me make sure I
Minecraft ray
understand
tracing?
this.
Yes, I watched that video. It does not look better than Spider-Man.
No,
What the
wait.
fuck?
Hold up, all right. Let's have some order. Let's have some order. Let's have some order. Let's have some order. Let's have some order.
And what did it do for the
downplaying-
game? It does not look better than Spider-Man still. It doesn't even
I
look
did
better than
not-
Spider-Man
Did I
PS3.
You're
Again,
downplaying. You're downplaying.
You're
something
you're talking about two different things, J-Man. You're talking about the ray tracing in Spider-Man. I'm
Okay.
not talking about I'm not talking about like, oh, Spider-Man's graphics. I'm talking about the ray tracing of Spider-Man.
But
And
but
the ray
what did it
tracing of
do for
Minecraft.
the
my
game?
question- my question-
It
Alex,
looks
Minecraft
ass
is literally
still.
the biggest game.
Two-pack of ass.
Bro,
my
it is
que- my
literally the
question
biggest
to you,
game in the
Alex.
world right now.
My question to you, Alex, is just in an earlier conversation, you and Kofi both said that you would play the game in 4K 60. So why does ray tracing and anything in Spider-Man matter to you?
Bro, fucking what?
Did you not just say that in an earlier conversation?
Fucking
Okay.
what?
Did you not
All
just say that in an earlier-
right.
If you were going
need
to play
order.
the game, if you were, if
Oh my
God, dude.
hold on. Hypothetically, if you were
Oh
going to
my
buy the
God,
game, you were going to play a 4K 60 anyway. So why does ray tracing in Spider-Man matter to you? You
It
wouldn't see
ma-
that 4K 60.
The argument isn't about what
But
I
you
would play.
yourself wouldn't
The
be playing the
argument,
game at 4K
again,
30. So why does that matter?
console peasantry brain.
All
Why does that matter?
Alex, all right, yo,
Listen,
let's wrap it up. Let's
the
wrap it
argument
up.
is not what I would play. The argument
Oh my
is
God, Jesus
what
Why
does
does it matter-
PS5?
why does it
again,
matter
Are you going
if
to
you would
shut?
play it
Are
at
you going to
4K
shut
60?
the fuck up so I can say something, or are you just going to keep talking?
All right. Let's wrap it up.
Whoa.
Time out.
It's
Time
simple.
out. Time
Whoa.
out.
Is it
Time
about
out.
what I'm playing, or is it about what's there? Because
ask you a question,
your
Alex?
whole point. Are you going to let me talk?
Or no, because I'm only hearing you in 30
Clearly
frames.
not, because the only thing you're going to do is try and talk over me. So that's
I'm only
that's
hearing you in
fucking
30
fantastic.
frames, so you got to repeat yourself.
Very cute. So the only thing you've ever seen is 30 frames anyways. So what we're looking
sure?
at is when you have a game, right? And your argument was the Xbox didn't showcase anything. My argument in return is neither did the PS5, since the only thing that can showcase the PS5 as of right now is in fact Demon Souls and Ratchet of Clank.
And
Because
you
those
won't
two
buy
games
neither of those games either?
Destruction
because
All
those
Stars.
two games are only slated for the PS5. So if you
Mhm.
wanted to showcase something, that is there. Now we've also heard rumors that Demon Souls will be to PS4. So the only game that you can truly say is going to showcase the PS5 is Ratchet and Clank.
Okay.
Compared
me ask
to
you- let me ask you
so
this,
hold
Paul.
on. So everything else you're trying to bring to the table, SSD, ray tracing, all this other bullshit is irrelevant, because if you can pick it up on a different console, it makes no difference because you're not showcasing it on that console. Every single Sony fanboy has basically said cross-gen games are hindering new gen. Am I correct? Yes. So if you're cross-genning games, you are hindering the new progress. Therefore, the only thing you can use to showcase it is, in fact, PS5 exclusive games. So for you to say something that ridiculous that Xbox has nothing to showcase is a fucking misnomer. Because
but
you're also saying the same thing. That's the
Alex,
argument.
All right, let him
The
get
problem
his
is that you're
point.
just unable to
All right,
comprehend
yo,
that.
Alex, let him
I'm
get
gonna
his.
ask one question.
Let him get his point. Then let's wrap it up.
Let me ask
Let's
you one
wrap it up.
question. Are you buying a PS5 at launch?
No, I'm not buying
Moving
a
on.
PS5 at all.
Moving on. Keep moving on, Kofi.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
The thing is,
I want to know.
like,
I want to know how bad your tonsils feel every morning after swallowing
my
something.
God.
I had my
I
tonsils,
really
I had my
wanna know.
tonsils taken out when I was 11.
Clearly, because you have everything you need on your throat.
Oh my God.
the thing is
Why
that
are you in
you
your
can't.
feelings, Alex? What's the matter?
You can't.
I'm
you
not in
can't
my
say-
feelings. I'm just trying to understand like
Your
why you
words
swallow so hard
otherwise.
every single day for a company.
Your words say otherwise.
Alex, I
All
need.
right,
All right, yo,
Oh, now it's
all
in
right,
my
all right,
tone.
yo,
Is
I'm
it
gonna
my
mute y'all
tone
niggas.
now?
I'm gonna mute
this
y'all
is
niggas if
tone.
y'all don't.
He's saying bad things about Shoney.
Yo, all right,
better
let's
defend my
wrap.
company.
Let's come back. Let's come back full circle. All right, we're gonna leave it at this. The chat heard that whole nonsense dispute. Press a 1 in the chat for Alex, a 2 in the chat for the Splash Brothers, J Bar and Persona. That's it. Then let's just move
Splash
on.
Brothers.
You know what I mean? Call them the Splash Brothers, dog.
Shout out
No,
to Steph and Clay.
my thing is that you
Splash
can't really be
Brothers.
like saying the PlayStation 5 doesn't showcase anything, but then you list the games that it has showcased. It doesn't make any sense. Like, you know what I mean? We're talking. Persona said that you list Xbox showing games like Yakuza and Dirt was not good examples to showcase your console.
Jesus
And then
Christ.
your argument is PlayStation hasn't shown anything either, but you also listed the games that they have shown.
I'm showcasing 2 games.
All right, enough.
That Sony
I
has
can't take this anymore. Enough. I ain't
And
trying to hear
why
nothing.
is YouTube hiding all the
I don't know, but they're going crazy in the
They
chat
probably-
right now.
Because they spam
It's
it.
probably spamming. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
spamming.
yeah. All right, so let's move on. You know, we're gonna wrap up soon. Y'all had y'all little debate. Y'all had y'all little fun. It was definitely entertaining to hear. But let's move on.
Seeing a lot of ones.
Classic.
Okay, what else happened that I should mention? Okay, Rockstar bought the developers of Crackdown 2. I just want to throw that out there. We don't have to talk about it, but they bought them. Good news. Just like the PS4, it seems like PS5 we're gonna get the accessories early. Sony
Yeah, they sent out the
recently
email.
sent out email saying that PS5 accessories are gonna be sent out early. So October 30th. So we're gonna be able to play with the DualSense controller really soon. You know, ahead of the PlayStation 5.
We ain't gonna play with that shit. We gonna look at it.
Shit, I'm gonna
I'm
play.
trying to get one early.
Nah, I'm gonna use that shit on that PC, boy.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm
I'm
about
about
to
to.
straight to the PC.
I'm hooking up on my PC, bro. That's
See,
facts.
that shit work right there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
People get a head start on at least trying to figure out how that worked.
Yeah,
They did the same thing with the DualShock 4. It was
Yeah, I
it was
heard.
out early.
Yeah, you can play it on PS3. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that
Alright.
the backwards compatible shit with the Xbox though. How they were able to get was it Fallout 4 to be 60 FPS on a cap frame rate.
So it
Man,
seems
really?
like some games are gonna get boosted. They said select titles are gonna get boosted. So not everything.
Yeah, that shit dope.
And
Yeah.
AC Unity 2 is at 60 on Xbox.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is that
That's
confirmed?
dope.
Wait.
Yeah, you ain't see the video?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Unity, the
Yeah,
old one.
the pre-patch version that Digital Foundry was running was running at 60.
So
That
that's
game
good.
was so choppy too. Jeez.
That's good. That's good.
Meanwhile, fucking a modder had to create a 60 FPS patch for Bloodborne.
Oh man.
Yo, I
He
think
said
that
he gonna release it,
bro,
though.
I think that remaster is coming, bro. I really believe it. There's too much
And it's
smoke.
gonna be on PC. It's gonna be on
It's
PC.
too much smoke, yo. Where there's smoke, there's fire, bro. Like it's way too much smoke.
They gonna patch it for PS5. They ain't gonna be no
Now, let me ask you a
remaster.
question. Let me ask Jay Bar.
Nice.
Let me ask my brothers a question real quick. Now,
Yes, sir.
Jay Bar and Persona. These
Mhm.
rumors do look to be kind of legit. If they bring Bloodborne to PC, how we feeling about that?
Like I said, I don't think PlayStation should bring any of their games to PC. It's a dumb strategy.
Yep.
They don't need it. If PC gamers want to play PlayStation games, you know what to do.
Buy a PlayStation, right?
A PlayStation, yeah,
Okay.
100%.
All right, man.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think it's an L, man. If PlayStation does that, you know, I didn't agree with the Horizon Zero Dawn move.
And what happened? And what
I don't
happened
think
to y'all?
PC.
But
I
I'm
don't
saying,
think
what
PC
happened to you
players
after it
deserve
released?
that.
Can I just ask
What
that
happened?
question? What happened to
What
you
happened?
after it? Yeah, happened to
No,
y'all.
life went on. Life went
Okay.
on.
So the
No,
same
of
thing.
course, but, I
Same
mean,
thing will happen, bro. Same thing
No,
will
of course
happen,
not.
bro.
Of course, life will go on, but I still don't agree with it. Just because
Okay,
life
that's
goes
fair
on,
enough.
don't mean I agree with the move. You feel
Fair
me?
enough.
Like
Fair enough.
it's definitely not a good move because PC players don't deserve.
Oh
You feel me? PC players don't deserve the greatness that is PlayStation.
You know what?
You know
what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Greatness
Keep-
by PlayStation.
I'll tell you this. Keep your fucking Sony movie ass trash off the PC.
Nah, fuck
Alex,
that,
are you-
Alex.
are you
I want
telling
all
us-
of them
are you-
joints.
It's that
I want
simple.
all of them
Alex,
joints.
Alex, can you repeat that?
Keep your fucking Sony movie ass trash. Quick time event fucking.
I want
plan.
all of them joints.
you know
That's
you
Alex.
don't buy it,
Cinematic
Alex. You don't buy it.
gameplay, ledge climbing, fucking
Fire.
movie ass games off the
Fire.
PC.
I
I
only
want
hear you in 30 frames. So
Keep them off. Keep them off the PC.
I only hear you
Hey,
in 30
that's
frames.
Alex's point. Yo, PlayStation, put all of them shits on PC. All of them shits.
PC
I'm here
gamers
for-
don't
Come
deserve
get
nothing.
this
want-
money,
we don't want
PlayStation.
a third
Come get this
person-
money.
PC
Come get
gamers
this
All we
don't
have
deserve
over
nothing
here-
PlayStation.
All we have over here is top down RPG bullshit. Don't come over here.
Sir, yes,
You know what?
sir.
I got one last question for y'all
Ain't
before
one of
we
your
get the
most
hell out of here,
played games
man.
on PC a card game? What you talking about, bro? What's up with this?
Let's
What are you
let's
talking about?
Oh my god, we can't. This is about to be round 5, my nigga. Like, let's. All right, yo, I got one question before we get the hell out of here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I did a little bit of a poll on Twitter, and I just want to get y'all takes. You know, before we head out of here. You know, we're about to enter this new generation. Who's the worst fan base? PC, Nintendo, Xbox, or PlayStation mans? As of today, what would you say? I want to hear from Jack, Move, Johnny first, if you had to say. Just one question before we head out.
Actually, I think it's a tie for first. I'm gonna put Nintendo and Sony on the same pedestal because Nintendo and Sony, when fans of the platform have differing opinions, the other half of the fans or whatever, they can't stand it, bro. They can't stand, bro. You would have thought I said I killed somebody's grandmama and was eating her fucking neck bones for breakfast the way motherfuckers tweet me today. Like I was like, you know, I'm not really feeling the UI out of PS5. Jack, are you okay, Jack? Did you get sleep? Are you going through something at home, Jack? What happened to you? Did you have a brain aneurysm? I'm like, bro, can I not like this? Like, it was crazy. So I'm saying it's a tie. Xbox fans is not that bad. I guess
Recently, I would say recently, but it's still stupid. They're still stupid. Let's not give it the other twist.
And look, I don't even acknowledge PC gamers no more. So I gotta go. It's a tie between Xbox. I mean, it's a tie between Nintendo and PlayStation. Very ignorant.
Jamie.
Yeah, I'm going with especially this year, PlayStation fans. Been annoying as fuck. Everything that I had, like Jack said, a difference of opinion, cross play, A Last of Us 2 not having multiplayer, fucking just
Jimmy,
yeah, this
watch
shit.
them out.
This shit like that. It's like, oh, who plays The Last of Us for the multiplayer? Like, nigga, me, I do. Like, I can't want them to put the multiplayer in the game. Like, this shit crazy though. Like, just the way they act. But like Jazz said too, Nintendo fans like that as well. And Kofi, you know from firsthand experience.
Oh, shut
As
up.
soon as you ask for, no, I'm saying
I
like
thought-
from your experience, like
okay,
asking for like
okay.
achievements and shit like
Okay,
that. Like,
I thought you were about
in
to
the first
say
month.
I would know first. I'm like, nigga, what you talking about, bro? What you talking about?
Like, you know
My
what I
Switch
mean?
got no
Anything
play
you-
this year, bro.
Anything you ask from Nintendo, it's like, it's always
not
like,
needed.
they
Yeah,
don't need it and
yeah.
shit like that.
See, it's. I think that's all fanboys, but especially Nintendo fanboys. Any feature that you request to bring up, it's never fucking needed, bro. Like,
Unless
even
Nintendo does
especially-
it, and then when Nintendo does
then when
it, it's the
Nintendo
best.
does
Yeah,
it, then
it
it's
is
the
hot,
best
yeah,
thing
yeah.
since sliced bread. Like, they make me sick, bro. They really make me sick.
Nintendo and Apple fans actually kind of similar.
They're definitely
Facts.
similar. They're definitely similar. That's facts.
That is kind of true.
Jay Barry, worst group of fanboys. Let me guess. Xbox?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Listen, there's no fanboy like the Xbox fanboy. That is a cult. Yo, I don't know. They worship Satan over there. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Oh man.
Okay. So
Yo.
can we address the PlayStation man that threatened to kill the executives and all sorts of crazy shit
Bruh.
after Horizon came over there?
You know what's funny? You know what's funny though, Kofi?
PlayStation dudes got on him about that.
A PlayStation fan said that, but PlayStation dude got on him. An Xbox fan does that. Shh. As long as he's praising Xbox.
Xbox fan did got sponsored by Microsoft.
Oh man.
The worst fanboy to me is the person that doesn't game for their own self, enjoyment. And an Xbox fanboy do not game for their own self enjoyment. They rather see the other man happy. You like Sea of Thieves? Great, man. Amazing.
This is great.
And
For
they
the
have-
gamer.
This is great.
Like
And
10
they have-
million players on Sea of Thieves.
Oh my god, they got streamed 10,000 times. I mean, they don't talk about nothing in game. Listen to an Xbox fan. Listen to an Xbox podcast. No in-game detail. Nothing. It's just about the generalization of a video game. This is good for Game Pass. This is nothing about a game. That is the worst fanboy ever. Y'all wildin' for my PlayStation.
Oh god.
Persona, what's your take, dog? What's your take on it? Worst
Xbox
fanboys in the
gets the
community.
So for me, so Barry did Xbox. I'm not gonna do Xbox, and for me, I think the worst fanboys is actually PC fanboys.
Let's go.
And my reason for that is because it's three reasons. First one is, if someone says they like 30 frames, 60 frames better. You can do this. I can do. Relax, my man. Let me enjoy the games, bro. Second, as much as PC fanboys always try to say, PC is the best, they always in console fanboy tweets talking about, I can do that. I can do that. PC is better than this. PC is better than that. Oh my god, this is like, my man. Why are you here? You got the best platform, quote unquote. Why are you here? That's like the king coming down to the peasant land, eating bread and sipping wine. Like, hey, what y'all talking about? My man, why ain't you in the castle running the damn place? Why are you here?
I like that. I like that.
Third, PC players have a god complex that is just not warranted. PlayStation got the best games, and you talk about frames. As much as they talk about gaming is important, you take screenshots and get the hell off the game.
Damn.
There are YouTube channels literally dedicated to, hey, check out this new game that's running on the 3090 RTX, and it's doing this. Check this out, 10-minute video, and then cut the shit off. What kind of
benchmark?
They say they benchmark gamers.
Benchmark videos, yeah. Check this out. Check out this rock that got this spider walking up, and it's making little hope. Come on, man. I'm just trying to play games. I'm just trying to play games. So PC fanboys are the worst.
Okay, Alex.
The clear answer is PlayStation fanboys. The clear answer is PlayStation fanboys. I have never seen a group of people say they beat games, say they play games, say that they have the best games, when in reality, all they actually do is turn the game on, put on photo mode, zoom in real close on a character face, screenshot it, put it on Twitter, and say, this is from a 1.8 teraflop piece of machine. You ain't getting this on PC. Then they turn around and say things like, Metacritic doesn't matter when Days Gone gets a 70.
Okay.
But then Metacritic matters when some other game gets a 90.
Now,
Low
is that
key,
some
low
other
key,
game?
low key.
I'm not done talking there, peasant. And then, when we talk about beating games, what game has the highest completion rate? Last
Magic
of
the
Us 2.
Gathering?
Last of Us 2, game of the year.
What game also has the highest amount of accessibility controls for disabled gamers?
Last
What are
of
you
Us
trying to
2.
say? What are you trying to say?
Wait!
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Don't leave me.
He going around down the road. I don't think I want to go there.
Oh shit! What are you trying to say,
They
bro?
did the smooth nose.
Oh shit!
Okay, that was cold. That was
Don't
cold.
do that.
Don't do that.
Don't
That was
Xbox
cold.
got a whole accessibility controller?
Oh, hold on. We're not about to do this.
No,
I
no,
don't know
no,
what
no.
road he's trying to go down. Oh no.
Kofi, mute his mic. Mute his mic.
Damn, that was cold, Alex.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Man.
That ain't right.
So
man.
it sounds like to me, PlayStation gamers would rather watch the game than play it. And then when we talk about PC gamers always in the conversation, PlayStation gamers always bring up PC gamers for some really weird reason. Especially when they take their little photo mode edited screenshots that aren't even actually in game, they're stills.
Oh man.
So in reality,
They're stills from in-game.
the worst fan base is PlayStation.
I would say for me, my opinion, early definitely was Xbox niggas. Early, oh my god, I couldn't stand them niggas, bro. Early on, towards the end of this generation, it's shifted to the PlayStation niggas. Cause I love PlayStation. Just the community sometimes is just annoying. That's why I like to piss them off. You know what I mean? Because the community is annoying. I actually like the platform quite a lot. You know what I mean? Beat a lot of their games, get a platinum in a lot of their games, but the community is just growing more and more toxic. Is there such thing as something called a sore winner? Or what do you call that? Someone who's what do you call someone like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Someone who's on the top. They just got this arrogance to them. You know, that is
Oh, like the PC gamer.
nah, but y'all niggas, I think y'all niggas are worse. I think y'all niggas are worse, bro.
You guys getting mixed up with fanboy and correcting wrongness, right? Like a PlayStation guy, I'll be honest with you. A PlayStation dude, you can say something, and if they think it's wrong, yeah, they're gonna attack you. They're gonna go at you because I guess they don't want misinformation. You know what I mean? It's not like them being a fanboy.
So, don't pull up like these PlayStation niggas pulling up with the fucking facts all the time. Y'all be on some bullshit.
But Kofi, there is a lot of misinformation going around, especially when PlayStation was quiet about a lot of stuff back in the summer. There was a lot of what ifs and
you know what it is.
All this other stuff.
You know what it is too? What I don't like about the PlayStation community is that it's either you have to be extreme or you're a hater. If you're not sucking
no in the middle.
PlayStation's dick, you're automatically a hater.
That's not true.
Nah, there is 100% true.
It's not true. Because you know what's real talk?
Well, let's hear it.
As much as you guys, say, oh, Jay Barry's this dick eating PlayStation dude. Majority of you guys don't watch my channel, right? You guys don't watch my live streams like that. If you legit listen to the things, I'm not a PlayStation dick eater. I'm very critical of PlayStation. There's people be coming to my chat, be bashing me because I'm bashing PlayStation. But everything outside of my channel, people be like, oh, this is dick eater. This is a guy. It's a very good balance with a lot of PlayStation gamers. Just a lot of people don't like to watch their content. That's what it is.
Yeah, because a lot of this stuff.
I just feel like the community should get better at taking different opinions. Look, not everybody's favorite game's gonna be The Last of Us, my nigga, dog.
It needs to be.
If that's yours,
No.
that's fine. You know what I mean? But I just feel like if you have to be an extreme or you're a hater, that's just what I've witnessed and I've seen. You know what I mean? If one of these games are not your favorite, you got a little bit of clout. The amount of backlash you get for just expressing that kind of opinion, it's kind of crazy to me. It's a little bit crazy to me. So that's my only complaint. But you know what I mean? But we'll see how it goes going into.
But I mean, to kind of touch on that real quick, Kofi, and a lot of people in the community, they tend to bash or say that these games from PlayStation aren't their favorite without playing them, or no, they won't buy it.
You see,
they have no
the funny
thing of buying them or playing them, but they say
so
these games
them
are
niggas
bad.
are frauds. We know them niggas are frauds, but someone like me, niggas, yo, bro, none of my shit is hidden. Man, click my shit is in the description. All these games that I be talking about,
games all the time.
all these games I be talking about, at least I've played. A lot of them I beat. Most of them, some of them I got the platinum too. You all could check my shit, bro. See, that's why I be coming at some of these PlayStation niggas, especially under Jay Barry's chats. They be talking to me sideways. Then I hit them with the PSN check. And a lot of them silent. They go quiet.
Or they block you.
They go quiet immediately. It's a damn shame, man. It's a damn shame. So.
It's a shame. It's a lot of people that will message me and tag me about a game and they ain't buy it or play it. If I find that out, I roast them right away. You know what I mean? They won't come.
Jay Barry stay saying that on the I be seeing you say that on the timeline.
Yeah, don't tag me, don't message me if you're not gonna play it. Motherfuckers is tagging me about 13 Sentinels. You don't play the fucking game. Why are you tagging me about it? I'm playing it. You know what I mean?
What
how I
the
be
fuck is
feeling.
this
See,
video of
how I
Smooth
be
tied up in
feeling.
his living room with a
I
gag
don't
in
know.
his
I saw
mouth?
that.
That
There's
nigga-
a video on
What the fuck?
PSP memes of Smooth tied up on a chair in his living room.
With a gag in his mouth, dog.
Yeah.
No, nah.
Yeah.
All right,
What
let's wrap up the show,
fuck
though.
is that?
Let's wrap up the show, man. You know what I mean? It was definitely very entertaining. I hope the chat, everyone who was watching live enjoyed it. You know, I had a lot of fun doing today's podcast. I love the energy today, especially coming from the Bari and Persona, the Splash Brothers, yo. You know what I mean?
Flash brothers.
Out here.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the show this week. You know, I had a lot of fun. Make sure y'all hit that like button. You know, we had at one point over 700 live viewers. You know what I mean?
Shout out to
So,
y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the people who are going to be watching this later. Shout out to Notorious Nicholas. Shout out to Nova for, all that you guys do. The background stuff, putting the podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, all that shit. Doing the timestamps. We appreciate you. Shout out to our Patreons. We got, over 280 now Patreons. We really do appreciate it. We're a small channel here, but we still doing big things, yo. So we really do appreciate that. All the support, all the love that y'all show. We really, really do appreciate it, man. So we're gonna go ahead and do the outros, and we're gonna start off with our guests, man. We definitely got to get these two back on the pod, both of them at the same time, because these guys are they're like fucking Goten and Trucks doing the fusion on Alex and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Jada and Styles P, you know what I mean?
Just call me Broly, baby. Just call me Broly.
You know what I mean? So shout out to them two for coming through. It's
Which
all
one? The
love,
Broly that
man.
melted?
It's all love, you know. what I
Which
mean?
one?
So, no, just never mind, bro. Persona, yo, do your outro, my guy.
Hey, what's good, guys? It's your boy Persona, gaming with Persona here, and shout out to the PSP crew, man. Really, really fun being here. Thank you for having me, man, and shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys coming through. Definitely make sure you hit the like button, support these guys, and yep, I'm out.
Thank you, Chris Righteous. You fucking reminded me. I can't even lie, I got so involved with the thing. I think we got a couple more super chats that we haven't done. So we're gonna do Jay Barry's outro, then we're gonna do super chats before we do ours. Okay, so Jay Barry, do your outro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the invite. It was an honor being on here with you, gentlemen, and it was fun. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Alex, can you take care of the
I'm
remaining
still
super chats?
looking at Smooth tied up to a chair.
Yeah, I
Where
just
did that shit come from?
I'm gonna watch
I
that
gotta
shit
do your
later.
old video.
How
that?
somebody found that? Like,
I don't know.
Whoever run these memes account be finding all the old shit. They got like
All
the
right,
irrelevant
so
files.
where
or
we at?
something.
Where we at with the
Notorious
super chats?
Nicholas, thank you for the $2. He says, shout out to both sides for the heated discussion.
Yeah.
Monk Larry for the 5. He says, y'all need to get X Chase Money on here. I need to see him and Alex. He sounds like someone I do not want to talk
He
to.
already
Nah,
did
Chase
something.
Money, cool. He cool people.
Yeah, he been on
Oh.
here, man.
Yeah.
Has he?
He got a whole lot of
Yeah.
clout.
I
it's
probably
been a
don't
while.
even remember.
It's been a
He
while.
don't really
yeah.
be like, I don't know. He don't really be doing all the fuck shit though. But
Yeah.
Oh, I remember him now. That was a while
Chase.
ago, dude.
Yeah, it's been a
Yeah,
long
he's
time
been-
since
yeah,
Chase
he's
been
been
on the podcast.
That's
yeah.
what I remember.
Yeah.
Wonton Soup 2. Thank you for the total $24 in donations today.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, bro. We appreciate
Wow.
you, Monto.
That's the PlayStation.
Persona
Pocket.
speaking big facts about PC gamers. Wonton,
mm.
the only thing
Shout
you
out to
do,
Wonton.
the only thing you actually are good at is trying to suck off Jack in his Discord. That's really
Oh,
what the
Jesus
only.
Christ. Oh my god.
I think it was a few more super chats above. Alex.
Yeah, above. Yeah,
Um,
look above. There's a few more.
Space Host 1 for the $4.99. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. I don't see anything else.
Look up above Jack's Assassin's Creed shit. I don't think you
Oh.
need none of those.
Roadrunner for the $2. Does the PS5 have quick resume?
We don't know yet.
No, probably not.
No tell.
No, PlayStation always had quick resume. When you load up your game on PS4,
Oh, yeah,
it legit says quick resume on there.
Yeah. But I think he's talking about like the
how
Xbox
Xbox
kind,
has it.
yeah, with the
Oh, but-
multiple
Yeah.
Yeah,
games.
PlayStation only got it for one game right now.
Maybe
There
for one
was-
game.
Yeah,
There
but
was a
let's be
little
real.
secret feature though, where in the bottom part it says switcher on the bottom of the little big planet icon. But
Yeah,
they didn't confirm anything.
Yeah, but quick
though.
resume is a dumb feature. Let's be honest.
it is.
It's a really dumb feature. If you have an SSD that loads games in 8 seconds, and then you have a game that quick resumes in 8 seconds, why the fuck would you quick resume?
Okay. All right.
Mm. Kind of makes sense.
I don't agree, but let's.
Nickwood Snake, the true antagonist for the 5. Jack complaining about a UI is the same as smooth with a screw bullshit.
Oh my
Both
God.
are mild inconveniences.
You
Red Hood
have to
420.
deal with that you ain't way more than a screw. But
Yeah, I disagree with that. Yeah.
Red Hood 420, thank you for the 5. Console guys do not deserve Baldur's Gate 3. No, they do not. CaliX Gamer, thank you for the 5. Why Jack got his do-rag wrapped with a bun in the front like a black auntie?
Sir, you are
Uncultured.
Do-rag, sir, stringless do-rag. Get familiar, please.
Chris Jones for the 499 Jack move. I know you heard the news, bro. Say it ain't so. What do you got to say about Naughty Dog devs switching teams? Can't defend what Neil Druckmann did, Jack.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I think
What happened?
two of Naughty Dog's top animators went over to I think the initiative. So
You know what's gonna happen? Naughty Dog just gonna create 2 new top animators, and we're gonna be good.
And then burn
You
them
know-
out
you
with
know,
Crunch.
You know the vibes.
crunch.
Muhammad, thank you for the 2 pounds. Damn, Alex, in the words of JR, by God, he's killed him.
By God.
Okay. I think there's a couple more that you didn't put in the chat while you were arguing that I'm gonna read out.
Sure.
I was feeling charitable with your efforts today.
Yeah, this one's from Flaffy. He got his message deleted, but we appreciate you. I don't know what he said there.
He said something real spicy.
Your daddy Tony says, Alex extra sassy today, laughing my ass off. The smoke. Flaffy says, Persona keep stomping those legs. King Kovu says, Alex talked himself into a L. No wonder you didn't put it in the chat, bro. You know what I mean?
I didn't even see it. I was having a conversation.
Truth Hurts says, Alex, you have a welfare PC. What ray tracing are you seeing?
I have a 2070 Super. So I'm
Again,
not sure
what ray
what you mean by
tracing are you
welfare
seeing?
PC.
Oh, jeez.
Well, according to Xbox fans that you guys said are not the worst fanboys, the Xbox Series X is equivalent to what you just
2080 Ti.
Oh, 2080. Oh, my bad. I apologize. I fought that.
And I think
So
that's
Xbox
everything.
stronger than your PC?
Oh yeah, according to them, 100%.
Yeah, so I think that's
But
all.
they're
the
not.
super
They're not
chats.
the worst fanboys though.
No, I think the guy who wants to go murder executives.
Yo, Jay Barry, bro, do you know that Herman Hulse has been called a traitor in every single tweet that he has posted since Horizon Zero Dawn came to PC?
Hey yo, I gave
you
him
know
the
that?
smoke, man. I gave that dude the smoke. I don't know how he's still on Twitter after that tweet. To be honest with you.
Yo,
But he not a gamer though. He don't play games anyway.
every
Like,
single
he a
post
fraud.
that this man posts under that,
He's called a traitor.
he's called a traitor. Every single post ever since Horizon dropped.
Crazy.
And y'all trying to tell me PlayStation niggas ain't crazy too, bro. Cut it out.
Crazy.
Bro. They crazy too, bro.
Hey man, you know, I got no more words. Man. Be quiet.
All right, yo,
Clearly not.
Jack, go ahead and do your outro, my guy.
Man, good podcast this week. Good conversations. If you don't like my opinion, I feel sorry for you, man. Maybe I should get more rest. Shout out to the guests. Those are my guys over there. Even though they ain't invite me to the podcast, you know, they don't fuck with me like that. But that's cool.
Oh no, it's coming.
All right, man. YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Jack Move Johnny. Y'all know how to get in touch with me, man. Oh yeah, I might be dropping a limited edition Jiggy merch design tonight, based around a very popular game. So lay around for that.
Got some Among Us merch coming.
I don't know, man.
Oh shit! Let me get the
Yeah,
credit card out. Let me get the credit card out.
Yeah, I got the card ready.
Some
Hey,
like
yo, Jack, if you got merch for the PlayStation 5 UI, I'm copping like 20 of them shirts.
a big ass box that say share screen.
Hey, yo, Jack, you know I'm gonna cop 22. Let's go.
Shit's crazy.
Alex,
Come on with a
do your
shirt that say
outro, man.
UI.
Oh man. So thanks everybody for coming out and watching. Thanks to Persona and to Jay Bari for showing up, having a good time. Tomorrow night, more Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and then Saturday, more Splinter Cell. So check out the channel and stay tuned.
We had a long pod today. We
Boy,
overtime, man.
God,
Hope you guys
breeze.
enjoyed that. Hit that like button if you still haven't. Really do appreciate it.
So why
man.
Press Start don't come on COD to get that work real quick, man? Y'all want some wins?
Wait, J Bar, you always complaining about Call of Duty. Like,
Nah, yo,
That's what COD players do.
Yeah, like I got tired of
That's
that
what
shit.
COD players do.
nah,
though.
they fixed my issues. They fixed my issues.
Yo,
man.
Jay Barry be like, "Oh yeah, this beta feel better." 2 days later, yo, this shit is trash. I can't believe they putting this out. I ain't picking this one up.
Last weekend's beta was trash though, but they fixed a lot of stuff in this one this week. So.
They fixed it. They fixed it.
I played a little bit of Cold War. That
You're
shit's
talking about
aight.
going to COD?
Absolutely, I get y'all some wins, man.
Come to Counter Strike one time.
Oh nah.
That's
How
free,
long-
right?
How long
One
did
time.
it
It's free. One time.
I'll download it. I'll download it.
One time.
J Main, outro.
Yeah. Definitely appreciate Barry and my boy Persona pulling up on me and us at the podcast. Hit that like button, y'all, and share the stream. I'll let people know what we got going on over here.
Definitely.
Also, don't fucking eat at Burger King. That shit is a scam. You ain't getting no PlayStation 5. Save your money and your health.
We out of here, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show, man. We'll see you guys next Thursday for another episode of PSP. Yo, we need to fit. Yo, by the way, if you guys have any ideas, after watching the podcast, any ideas for what to name this episode, hit me up. I'll probably put one of y'all suggestions in the title, man. But you know what I mean?
It's definitely gonna be something with Alex and Persona for sure.
Yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions for a title of the podcast, I might use yours. Just put it in the chat below. All right.